the day. It's the BBE show. You already know. W's in the chat. Put the W's in the chat. Come to man. You already know. And your boy Guido Papi. It's the BBE podcast.
Welcome back, boys. What's
Welcome back to this show. The show available everywhere. We're talking YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify.
Yeah.
And Patreon is where you can find our bonus material, audio only, all of that good stuff. Yes, Candyman Guido Papi. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, all that good jazz. We are here in this studio. Guido Papi, salute to you, brethren. We are here on the Baker's Dozen of episodes, episode 13, number 13.
True.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, my boy? You're looking blue. I like it.
I'm on 3 hours of sleep, bud. We've been doing stuff. It's been a rough day, but I'm drinking a little bit of tea.
Yes.
And a little bit of Henny and Red Bulls.
That is the combo. What is the drink called when you mix Red Bull with liquor? What is that? It's like a
Depends. There's different types. You talking
are,
about Incredible Hulk? That's the one you're talking about?
Yes, that's one of them.
You got to mix Henny with Hypnotic.
So it's basically the different liquors obviously change the name of the drink depending on the.
Yes.
But does the Red Bull flavor also change the drink name too sometimes?
No, it's just a Henny with Red Bull.
So you can kind of if you want like a mango Red Bull or you want something kind of fruity. I'm not sure.
Oh, specifically with the Red Bull?
Yeah.
No.
Man,
make your own drink out of it.
Yes, let us know what you guys are drinking, and if you want us to make more drink content, because Guido Papi, you're kind of been killing it on the drink content. I can't wait to see more videos of that. I hope you make some more of those soon.
Yeah, it's about to be summertime. I guess I got to step that shit up again. We were sipping Blue Balls all last summer.
Yes.
This summer, I don't know what we sipping yet. So far, it's been a lot of tequila.
A lot of tequila. Honestly, probably in terms of summer, probably like a summer liquor. I don't know if you could define a summer liquor, but maybe like a lighter liquor.
I don't know. The boys have been feeling the Bush Apple lately.
Really?
I haven't tried it yet, but I might copy right after this.
Bush Apple, is that like a seltzer? Is that a beer?
No, it's a beer.
Oh.
Bush Light. Apple.
Wow. Guys, let us know, what are some of the best beer brands? What's your favorite go-to beer?
What's your summer drink? Just let us know.
Oh, yes.
Put us on to some new shit.
Let us know. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Maybe a good mixer drink we could make, something fancy. Let's get the bartending skills. We got some homies that are some quote-unquote bartenders. They're actually pretty good, low-key. I ain't putting on no hate. But guys, let us know in the comments. It's the BBE podcast, hitting you with the Banter Rewind, where we welcome you back with previous topics and serious updates. Guido Papi, we got a short and a sweet one here. We're talking Smiling Friends.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I went and checked it out.
Nice.
I can't even lie to you. I was on HBO Max the other day, and I was like, oh, shit. I remember I promised Cam I was going to check it out. So I was like, you know what? Let me watch 2 episodes. Smiling Friends. I will say this honest as possible. Did not like the first episode.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I get the concept. They're, they gotta bring the smiles out of people and shit. That's their job, blah, blah, blah. It was cool, whatever. Guy's like gonna fucking kill himself the whole time. The second episode, though, I liked it. That was good. It made me laugh. It was very crazy.
And that was the one with the green guy, like the Mr. Frog.
Mr. Frog is like a ex-movie star or TV show star, and he's going psychotic and killing people and shit.
Yes.
And they gotta bring him back.
It was great, like Adult Swim vibes. Like I think that's kind of the best feeling I can get for the show.
If you're on drugs, that shit probably hits.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, I was sober as shit.
Yes.
And it was like 7 a.m.
So if you had to judge it just based off the 2 episodes, give me a solid 1 out of 10.
It's cool.
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
But
not really your cup of tea.
That show would be good, just like Family Guy and all those
Yes.
other shows. If I had company over and I just want to put some shit on.
Yeah.
And then, you zone in. Sure, why not? I would watch it.
And it's the one benefit I will say is and with a lot of Adult Swim shows is the fact that they're like 15 minutes or less. They're super short.
I knocked out 2 episodes in less than a half hour. So I was like, oh, that's cool.
If you're a fan of the series, can be disappointing. Like you're like, oh, it's already over.
Yeah, I finished the whole series.
Yeah, because you could low key blow it in like a couple hours. Because it's really not long. It's like 15 minutes. I think there's like maybe 10 episodes a season. You can really get it done. But I agree, Guido. I think it's more of like the humor type that is. It's very like explosive, very like it's hard to describe in my opinion.
Bombastic.
Very bombastic, very like ADHD humor.
Yeah. Yeah, that ADHD shit.
I will say.
I'm a big into voice acting and stuff, right? I do
Yes.
not like the one guy's voice. It always sounds like he's sick. It sounds like he has a cold all the time.
And I will agree, and I will say that's just him doing his normal voice.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy. But
it is kind of funny.
What deviated septum or some shit.
Yeah. which goes to show you that, like, I guess if you create something and you really want to voice act in it, you know, you kind of have the final say ultimately.
Yeah. But I will say, shout out to you for putting me onto that. I held my word down. Can't say I didn't do shit.
He held it down.
I actually did it. So,
and I mean, ultimately, the show, I mean, and not due to quality, but it is getting canceled. We mentioned this on the last one. The season 3 will be the final season, at least as of now. We went. If you guys want to go watch that previous episode, we break it down, and we actually listened to the hosts kind of tell us why. Because honestly, I do understand why they did it. You know, in terms of like, oh, we don't want to take this too long. We don't want to stretch it into like a Family Guy, South Park kind of like, oh, 50 seasons later, here we are. You know, The Simpsons. Good God.
Yeah, Jesus.
It is kind of crazy, but let us know how you guys feel about Smiling Friends. Guido Papi, salute to you.
Guido Papi.
Salute for checking
Guido
it out.
Papi. Hey, but speaking of previous episodes, I
Yes.
just wanted to point this out.
Oh.
Someone told us, we were talking about the warehouse fire. My bad, I made a Canadian joke just because of the name Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
And you rolled with it.
I did.
I was reading it for the first time, so I kept it going. So we made a bunch of Canadian jokes on it and shit. And
Yes.
it was Ontario, California.
Yes, let's
not
just
Canada.
say we had some commenters telling us to return the mics.
Return the mics, you dumb fucks. But I will say this and take this time to say we are not professionals.
No.
This is purely for entertainment and comedy purposes. We are just bantering the subjects. If you want to say Cam and I are stupid, go ahead, because we'll admit
We
to you,
invite it.
we are not the smartest, but
Yes.
we're trying. So we take our time.
Yes.
Sometimes we get it wrong.
And like I said, we try to
Move
bring
on.
you what's relevant, what's hot, and even that's the funny part because people get mad at us, but CNN does it too. They fuck up all the time.
Yeah,
Fox
we
News.
just have the balls to say, hey, we fucked up. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a little weird when the attorney was talking and I didn't hear any Canadian accents. I was like,
I will say that's like kind
this
of
is the most un-Canadian city I've ever came across.
a little L on our part because I was like, damn, these are very Americanized Canadians, but. Guys, and it's funny, like, go watch that last episode, The Warehouse Wild Out, because honestly, it was kind of crazy just to see how far people will take it when companies do them wrong. And speaking of companies doing motherfuckers wrong, we're moving on to New and Noteworthy. Yes, the segment where we take the week's top headlines and we banter them out.
Isn't that the sound like in SpongeBob when they cuss?
Yes, you mother.
Yeah.
I love it, guys. And speaking of something that, again, these companies are going off the chain, and Live Nation is not. I think Live Nation and all these ticket hubs have always been notorious for being not exactly very friendly to the consumer.
Hey, they just had a big sale the other day.
Yeah, they did have a big
All
sale.
the homies cop tickets and shit.
We had a homie go to the Kid Leroy concert.
Kid Leroy concert, BTS.
And maybe that's
all types.
Live Nation.
Actually, the tickets I bought recently to see Daniel Allen was through Live Nation.
Good price?
$6 after tax.
Now, I think maybe it could be Live Nation trying to make amends.
Yeah. Sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, it's fun. We have a lot of funny company stuff on this episode today. So, Live Nation and other major ticket hubs are facing major heat as states find them guilty of illegally monopolizing the market. So, for those who may be ill-informed, a monopoly, not like the board game, is when a company takes an unfair percentage of a market. It could be any market. It could be porn. It could be dog treats. It could be Italian food. It could be anything. And basically, and Monopoly, it's actually kind of, because the board game does kind of similar, like, oh, you want to own it all.
Yeah,
so
'cause you're taking over
to
the
be
whole
honest,
thing.
yeah. So, yeah, it gives you a vague idea, and not every country feels the same way. Obviously, it's kind of like per country how they feel about the monopoly aspect. Yeah. America, it is illegal to have a full-on monopoly. Obviously, I feel like it's kind of a gray area because there's no oh, that's now a monopoly. It's like kind of like, oh, it's a spectrum of like how far or how much they consume. I know like Warner Bros. And Netflix, I think that was one.
Entertainment monopolies are usually like the craziest one. Or also the medical or like the goods.
That's a good
like Johnson & Johnson, shit like
Guido
that.
Papi.
Because a lot of people don't think about like the medical companies. Like there's so many like Johnson & Johnson.
What did they say? There's like how many? A handful of companies that technically own everything?
Yeah, like say like Oreo, like that's all just like Mondelez and things like that. It's pretty crazy just to see how, segmented it can really get and who really owns the world. The big guys, the BlackRock, all the people at the top. Live Nation and Ticketmaster, I think, are the two most notorious in terms of this space. Yeah. So this ruling is considered a landmark victory for states, independent venues, etc., because it allows for greater competition in the live music market. And I think that's pretty good because right now, again, like you have those two options really, and maybe like Eventbrite. Eventbrite's kind of up there, but they're nowhere near.
Yeah.
They're nowhere near those two. And
Live Nation is like the king.
They're like the king.
The king. The craziest shows, the biggest
So would you say
artists.
Ticketmaster is a pretty far well below that?
Yeah.
It's not really a close second.
Nah.
Let us know in the comments,
In my
please.
opinion, I'm not very smart, right? But I would say Ticketmaster, I would kind of consider mostly like a maybe North American thing dominant.
Okay.
Live Nation's more international.
That makes sense.
But I might have that wrong. But I've seen that.
Yeah.
Out of my own personal experience.
No, yeah, and the thing is, this whole situation, people don't get too excited because this is like a state-by-state basis right now. This main case came out of New York, and they don't expect to be really, like, there shouldn't really be any major changes coming right away. It's going to be kind of a delayed burn thing. It's more of like a setting precedent, you know, like, oh, now that we have this court case, we can push it and maybe get more freedom down the line for artists and venues and things like that. Because I feel like it really hurts the independent guy. Those are like the guys who maybe want to throw a smaller show, and they have to deal with like, okay, are we going to do Ticketmaster or Eventbrite or one of these? You really don't have that many choices unless maybe you make a website, some crazy stuff like that, you know?
I know Eventbrite will do more like smaller shows too.
Yes,
Like
I would say.
We used to use Eventbrite for our shows. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, I guess shout out to Eventbrite. I don't know, you know, how, hopefully you guys are keeping your noses clean, you know what I'm saying? But at least as far as those two, and you know, when anything gets popular, obviously the corporate side is going to take over.
Yeah.
So,
Trying to make that shmoney, baby.
Facts. And let us know in the comments how you guys think maybe they should handle these kind of ticket sales. Whether you think maybe they should, I don't know, like, it's tough because if you let the resale, let's just do like a resale market like eBay or something, then people just scalp and go crazy.
Yeah.
Or you could have the solution to where you just have higher like overall prices, but it's all available like on the website. It's kind of a double-edged sword.
The fees have been going crazy on buying tickets.
Yes.
Bro, insane. And the real resales are going crazy.
And you know the funny part is like Live Nation or whoever, they get double dip on that shit.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like you buy it from them and then you sell it on their platform, and then regardless, they don't give a shit what. They just get their percentage, baby.
The
you know
cheat code that I was using for a while was I have AAA car insurance.
Oh, AAA.
Well, not even car insurance, but like the AAA roadside assistance, right?
Yeah.
You pay for that yearly. One of the perks of having that is you get discounted tickets on a lot of different things. You can go restaurants. You could do like sports events.
That's pretty cool.
But with all these fees and shit, it's either the same price as regular Ticketmaster, Live Nation, whatever, or more expensive.
It starts to mitigate the value
so it's
a little bit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't have these perks anymore.
Yeah, I will say it really waters down your perks after a while, and then you're like, oh, is it really worth it?
Right.
I know Verizon has a lot of similar things with like streaming.
I need to use actually more of those perks.
Yes.
I have Verizon.
Shout out to Verizon. I think Disney is something that they included for a while. I know I don't want to get too deep, but I know you're grandfathered into a pretty good plan on Disney Plus.
I'm fucking with Verizon.
Guys, if you're grandfathered into like one of these OG plans, unless you really have a good reason, don't cancel it.
I've been grandfathered into Netflix for so many since like 2001 or some shit.
Yes.
Nah, that's cap. Maybe 2011. But.
And that's still pretty cool. Like I said, I mean, Netflix was around, but that was more like the DVD era.
Yeah, I would get like 4 DVD. I would flex. I'd be like, yo, I got 4 DVDs at one time in the mail, bitch. What's up?
Like Kodak Black with the cash.
You trying to watch War of the Worlds, Titanic, Half Baked? Give me another movie. Pineapple Express. Bet. Good job, Cam. Thanks for the suggestion.
Wow, you know that's kind of a funny. You never like people quiz you or whatever, and you just completely blank, even if it's something you're super familiar with.
You just start making noises.
What's your?
I've never had that happen.
Like I love Wiz Khalifa, but then they're like, oh, what's your favorite Wiz Khalifa song? I
guess the best thing you can do at that point is just be like laugh.
Facts. Yeah. And ultimately, yeah, that's like Seth Rogen right there. I like that.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it's kind of like, I guess, the other person's reaction, because if they get like, oh, hell, look at you not knowing the song or the art, especially with bands, people get really particular about it.
You don't know about the band and like every single member and blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Let's just say we have some comments on our Return the Mic section. They were getting on us about my boy Bob back here. We're going to dive in.
You heard it here first. Stick around to the end of the episode because we are doing Return the Mics again.
Return the Mics. Now, we are moving on. We still have some more great new and noteworthy topics. This next one has to do with the PlayStation punishment.
Damn, I need a PlayStation turning on sound effect.
Oh, I love, especially like the PS2 one. That's OG.
I'm gonna make a note.
Let us know in the comments, what was the ultimate PlayStation and the best opening sequence? I'd love to know. Mine is PS2, I have to say.
I'm an Xbox guy, so I can't stand
Dude, the original
PlayStation
Xbox opening.
guys. when you guys use your controller here, there's a fucking mic on there.
Oh my God.
It is terrible. I don't need to hear your goddamn smoke alarm. I don't need to hear your kids in the background.
Yo.
I heard a guy and the fucking TV in the other room was playing. I'm like, bro, just mute your shit.
Now,
sorry, that's my rant.
no, I mean, granted, I totally
cut you
agree.
off.
Because like the PlayStation, like the fact that they put a microphone in the controller.
It was lit for like Grand Theft Auto. When the
Yeah.
cops are pulling you over and chasing you, you
It's
would
good
hear
for a
the
speaker.
radio. It was fire.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about it? Do you get pissed off at fellow
Well, I
PlayStation
agree.
guys?
I mean, to be honest, like, if you're using that, you're really down bad. Like, that's like.
Get a mic.
Well, I agree. Like,
you can use the fucking the Apple, the wired
there's
ones.
really no excuse. The fact, I mean, it's cool that like you have the option, but like again, like you're kind of hurting other people's experience at that point.
I'll just hit the fucking shut off button and dip out the game if that's my teammate.
Yeah,
I'm like,
at that
yo,
point,
bro.
they're not even listening to you at that. You
Or
know?
I just mute them and there's no point because now we can't play together.
Yeah, and I
Fucking
always
dumb.
wondered how that worked because is it just like a speaker and a microphone like doubling in on itself, or is there like a little speaker and a little microphone in there? It's kind of crazy because that's the thing that pissed me off about the Xbox. They really cheaped out on that goddamn controller. Like the fact that it's still not rechargeable.
Yeah.
You have to put batteries. What is this, 2003, bitch?
And I have the rechargeables.
Yeah.
And I put them in this like little charging station, like you would for like a,
Yeah.
like a drill battery type of same shit. But even then, like it's been a couple years now. The juice on them sucks.
No, yeah, and just the fact that we have to do that, like, come on, like and they're the same exact price, like PlayStation, and they charge the same amount for their controllers, and Xbox is
dumb.
like, nah. So Sony does get a W for that, and this one is more of a W on parenting, baby. And Guido Papi, I know, like, in terms of parenting, I think a lot of people are gonna be mixed on this as a punishment. So
Ooh,
I'm
we
gonna
got a reaction clip. Let's see.
I do. I'm gonna give you guys a quick synopsis, and then I'm gonna pull up the clip here on our YouTube. Jeez.
Yeah, buddy. Wet your whistle.
Shorty wet that.
Wait, I don't know if
whistle.
you take that a different way than what I meant.
Facts. But guys, so I don't know if you remember, you travel back to the childhood. You know, parenting has really evolved over the years. I would say it's gotten very liberal, you goddamn libtards, in terms of like just how soft it is. I don't know if you can agree with that. And it does differ, you know, on like different, you know, groups and things like that.
I remember the day when my mom signed corporal punishment in high school.
Yeah. And
hit that fucker if you
well,
want.
and that's a great point. The fact that we used to have corporal punishment. I think there are a few select areas where you can, maybe like private schools and things like that, where they can still beat your ass with a goddamn wood plank.
Cameron, you're the type of kid that if you get hit, you like it. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's got kids.
I'm sure nowadays, but I don't even want to, because you guys could use this against me if I do some crazy shit. But like, I'm sure someone like, yeah, hell yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Kids are so fucked up. It's like they become sadists. They're like, yes, beat me, teach.
Well,
yes.
my problem when my mom used to punish me and shit, or
Yeah.
like, hit me or whatever, you know, she
Yeah.
probably don't like to hear that I'm saying that. But
Mama.
whatever. I would laugh. I got nervous laughs. So I'd get punished and I would laugh, and then she'd be like, "Oh, you think that's fucking funny?" And then I get more in trouble. So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
No, yeah,
just
'cause
trying to giggle.
No, yeah, because I mean, it was just like a nervous laugh. You weren't like actually like.
No, I was psychotic and like laughing as in like, you fucking dare you hit me again.
Yeah, like just see, I wonder if you should have started moaning just to see.
Nah, I can't do that. See, nah.
See,
You're tweaking.
But it would probably
Tweaking.
stop the beating. Like if it was a bad beating.
Yeah, I'd probably get fucking kicked out too.
All right.
What's wrong with G? He's fucking weird.
You're out of here. Strike. Guys, this video is gonna.
R2D2.
Oh, I got one too. Hey, guys, let us know who that is in the chat. Oh, and Star Wars movie coming soon. I can't wait to talk
Star
about
Wars
that.
movie coming soon.
Yes.
Our next episode will have we're promoting the Mandalorian and Grogu.
And
also,
a bonus.
on the
Ooh.
22nd of May. Stick around. There's a
Oh.
bonus episode. I guess we can
Bonus.
even say Happy May the 4th.
Yeah. For those who don't know, May the 4th is a Star Wars holiday coinciding with May the Force be with you. May the 4th be with you.
See, hold on. I think I got a little special something here for
I love
loads.
corny shit like that. I really do.
Yeah,
guys.
we know.
Oh, muy, I love you.
Muy.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
hey, guys. Make sure you go check out Maul right now. If you haven't watched Maul Shadow Lord,
Fire, bro.
you are tripping.
Fire. Last episode drops on May the 4th, the finale.
talk about good timing with Star Wars. I was wondering why they made like Tuesday as like the drop date. It was a little bit weird.
We're getting a lot of shit this month from Star
I
Wars.
will say, guys, watch our last episode too, because we really dive into a lot of that new Disney property and even the Prime stuff too. We're actually talking about another Prime thing later on. So stick to the show, baby. Now let's watch this kid completely cry and be miserable.
I totally forgot this is what we were doing.
Up and slammed it on the ground multiple times. Do it. Now pick it up and do it again.
Smash that PlayStation.
What was the reason?
So what happened is mom forces her son to slam his PS5 the same way he slammed their pet cat.
Pause. I'm glad you put pet, because that does not say pet, and I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. Now, Guido Papi, I know you have your issues with the feline race, but would you say if you saw your kid slamming it on the ground, you wouldn't be exactly
was he like RKOing the cat? Or
Well,
like WWE?
because she, according to her, she was like, slam your PlayStation as hard as you were slamming this cat. And just if you listen to it, it was
but if you look at the picture, he was our video. He was kind of a pussy, but just
for sure.
it.
I mean, I'm
And
hoping
the cat lands on his feet.
Well, that's true.
See what I'm saying?
And I'm hoping he's not like full force, like as hard as he can.
Also, he doesn't want to break his shit too. So.
Oh, for sure. He's trying to but mama don't play. Do it again.
Wait a minute.
Do
Hold
it
on.
again. Wait a minute.
Let me move this for you, baby, so you know it's real.
Yeah. Do it with the hardware.
I want you to raise it up.
Now, for those who don't know, PS5s, they have kind of like an outer shell. They're like little white plates. So she had him smash the white plates nice and good. Now it's just the raw dog piece. And let's just say he's not.
All the armor came off.
Yeah, and now he's really upset.
He knows his shit's cooked now.
Because he was like, I think maybe now, like before it was okay. Like, if she just makes me do it once, my PlayStation will probably be okay. But now
she's saying, smash that shit.
No, bye-bye, PlayStation.
On your
throw that
tiptoes
shit,
and
son.
slam that bitch as hard as you can like you did my motherfucking cat.
Oh.
Okay, all right. If he threw the cat like that,
Guido Papi.
I understand why she's mad.
Bro, if you slammed your cat like that, I'm going to find you and I'm coming on your property, boy, because that's not cool. Like, yes, they land on their, like, the cat was probably, like, totally okay. That's probably what it did. It was a, yo, player.
Pick it up and do that shit again.
Oh, so you're going to make him do it again. Yeah.
Since you got anger issues, we gonna fix them today.
Yeah.
Pick it up and do that shit again.
Smash that motherfucker. Yeah. I mean, at this point, fuck it. Just have fun with it, right?
When I was a kid, me and my buddy, we made a video where we took what was before the Xbox 360?
Just Xbox.
We took an Xbox and lit it on fire and used the axe and
just for fun?
And got it on video.
Damn, so someone's mom would make them do it, and then you guys
we did it for fun.
I'm just going to let this roll in the background for a second, because it's awesome, just watching.
I want to take just a clip of the kid, loop it, and do a DJ set with him as my visuals in the background.
Guys, see, this is the kind of clip that works great, even for audio people, because that was a nasty slam. Oh, my goodness.
What grade do you think Buddy's in?
Oh, this is definitely probably like a middle schooler, like 7th grade, 8th grade type vibes.
So this PS5 is his life.
Oh, yeah, and
No more Fortnite with the boys, God damn it.
There's not many things you can do, especially to today's modern age kids, to make them cry. This kid has the tears of
the George Foreman grill right there on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. It's just, honestly, there isn't much justice in the world, but this is animal justice. Cats, I don't give a shit if it was a chinchilla. I don't care if it was a possum. I don't care. There's I don't know how much the mom is exaggerating this, that, whatever.
I would say, if anything, she's probably tired of it. It's probably a multiple offense. So it's like,
I agree.
I get it.
And we
don't condone animal cruelty.
We do not. And for something like this, I'm like, bro, like, you deserve what you get. Now, there are levels to like the public humiliation thing that parents can do. I've seen somewhere like they make the kids wear signs and
this shit is cooked though. I'm looking at it. All the parts came out.
Yeah. Again, I think maybe he was like, oh, maybe she'll just make me slam it once.
What do you think he said first thing in his group chat with his boys through text?
Boys, no raid tonight. No 6v6 tonight.
No Arc Raiders twin.
My
mom's a fucking. Where's the dolphin sound?
My mom's a fuck. Now. Thank God he still got the smartphone, because that's when the tragedies on Dateline happens, when they make him smash the smartphone. Like a kid, I think they could probably like deal without a PlayStation, but without my phone, bitch, do you want to die?
I can't play Candy Crush.
You're gonna take I can't watch The Burnt Peanut. Are you fucking tweaking?
God.
Clavicular is bone smashing tonight, Mom. Are you tripping?
I have to learn the technique to this match. You seen all them dudes ODing and shit, or like you know,
on and off
seizuring
note,
and shit.
It is
There's a
kind of
lot.
sad. There's like the social media
So the
content.
dude shooting, like injecting the jizz into his face. That was crazy, bro.
Ew. And it's crazy. A little bonus story.
Fucked up that I know about these things.
Yeah, Guido Papi.
My feed is cooked.
Yeah, if you guys hang out with Guido Papi, his feed is just horrors, cats, and all the beyond.
We should do a game, bro. I got no shame. Not now, but another day where we just take the FYP, the For You page, and just
FYP.
scroll through and just see what pops up on my Instagram. I got nothing to hide, so it'll probably be something fucked up.
I'm down, bro. That'd be funny.
If it's
low-key.
ass cheeks or what? Give me another ass cheeks, or maybe like probably like bone smashing or some dumb
cats,
shit, or a streamer
or neon,
Gotta
or
take a
anything.
shot.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
The
Yeah.
chances would be pretty. I'll be smacked. But sorry, go ahead. I interrupted.
No,
the
no,
shit
you're
out of
good.
you.
It was just a quick bonus story because Clavicular is actually getting sued by a girl who is claiming a whole litany.
He injected a bunch of shit in her face.
That-
See, that's on my feet too.
Yeah.
I don't even fuck with that stupid looks maxing shit.
It's not looks maxing, it's jizz maxing, baby.
What the fuck are they doing, bro?
And of course, that wasn't it. Obviously, she's like, oh, yeah, he diddled me. He slept with me. I wasn't of age. Pretty much the whole kit and caboodle. You know what I mean? I'm no fan of Clavicular, but at this point, I think they're just coming for his fucking jugular, low key. Because it's like, you know, when sharks see blood, bitch, they swarm.
I saw something. He was like, he quoted from the interview. They hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us. Oh my
Says
god.
lonely out here on the top.
It's
That's what
hard
he
out
said.
here for a pimp.
There we go. There's a bunch of shit out here.
Oh, that was a good movie, guys.
Was that
Terrence Howard was a
Hustle and
goat,
Flow?
bro. I miss huh?
Hustle and Flow?
Hustle and flow.
Yeah.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp. You know I gotta get this money for the rent. Damn it, I lost it. Oh well. That was pretty good though. 2 lines, white boy with the hustle and flow. Terrence Howard was a goat. Now he's a fucking madman.
Yeah, he's going a little crazy.
The earth is spinning sideways, bitch. Speaking of the earth spinning sideways, Scientology is under attack, ladies and gentlemen. Cthulhu is pissed and he's sending down the lightning. Pow, 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 pow. Now, Guido Papi, TikTok is full of things that are good, bad.
That's on my feed too.
Oh yeah, the Scientology
The speed runs, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring up this first one that you showed me that came up. Let's just say Gru and his crew were pulling up to the Scientology from Despicable Me. If you guys aren't familiar with the franchise.
We meet Tom Cruise. All right, here we go. Hello.
Dude, I low-key love this guy. This guy's
We
funny.
are here to meet Tom Cruise. May we come inside? No. Curse you, Shannon.
Fuck you, Shannon, you dirty little.
Maybe this will change your mind. Voila! Feast your eyes upon push-ups. Go, go, go!
Now, for those who are just listening along, they have about probably 20 guys out here.
Imagine driving your like commute home and you see this. What the fuck is
I mean,
going
just the
on?
fact that you have to listen to that, you have to look at this disgusting Scientology building on
I
the
can't
way
lie.
home.
I don't support them, but the building's nice.
Well-
it looks sick.
Money, it looks
Yeah, it looks dope.
They have a lot of green,
They
and
got
that's where a
money.
lot of the controversy comes from. Is they got a lot of that goddamn green.
I agree.
Oh my god! And let's just say the comments and people are very scattered on this because obviously anything that's quote unquote religious, cultish is gonna get a really, really weird reaction from people. Now, there are those that are like, oh, you know, it's private property. What are we doing? How are you doing this? But there's also those that are like, hey, this is like a public service. We're protecting people from the negative aspects of a quote unquote cult. Because there have been those like historical things of cults where people get killed.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, drink the Kool-Aid and things like that. Obviously, I don't think Scientology is as crazy as that. But Guido Papi, did you ever watch like the Leia Rami or any of those kind of things like that?
Leia
when they talk-
Rami? Yeah.
Leia Rami. I always fuck
Yeah.
up her name, but
Yeah, the chick from King and Queens. Yes, I did see that whole thing.
oh, that was the chick from King
yeah.
and Queens.
I seen a bunch of different ones too.
I wonder how Kevin James feels
I
about
actually,
that.
one of my old neighbors was in Scientology, the Church of Scientology.
Really?
In Tampa, yeah.
So are they actively? Are they out? Are they like
I have no idea. Never heard from them again once they joined.
scary stuff?
All
And-
I know is they had to pay for a bunch of books to learn a bunch of
Yes.
shit, and then they had to give a certain percentage of their paycheck
And that's pretty
Forced.
scary. And that's the thing. Yeah, forced. That's the thing, because a lot of religions do have like the, hey, can you donate to us? You know, you better donate to us or you're going to whoo-hoo. But usually having a compelled, sometimes I've heard Scientology, they get your goddamn bank information. They're drafting that shit as soon as it hits on Friday.
Oh yeah, you signing some shit too.
And that is where I can kind of agree with the argument. And this next video is going to show the trend that's really going crazy. That last one, they were just kind of hanging out outside.
They were just testing the waters on that one.
And that is not a new thing. There are a lot of people who specialize in Scientology harassment.
The quote-unquote speed runs.
Yeah, and the speed runs have become ever more popular. So basically, before I play these little clips here on our YouTube and our Rumble, the concept is we get some TikTokers, and they probably get like a gang of like 4 or 5, a good amount of people. That way you can kind of muscle your way.
All dressed like characters.
Or I saw one where they were all in like ski masks. That one was a little fucking sketchy.
Yeah, be careful with that.
That's a little fucking sketchy. But whatever, they're concealing their identity regardless, because they do not want to get the trespass charge for this. So what they do is they try to bust through the gates, because Scientology is like kind of like, oh, come in, come see what we have to offer, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But no recording. No. Yep. They're very, very, very,
very
all the windows are completely like there is no like, for a reason. They're very private. And, you know, some people say it's, let us know in the comments, Tom Cruise is coming at it. But this is, I don't know. I feel like this is like vigilante justice. Let us know in the comments. I'm going to play these videos over on our YouTube and our Rumble. Make sure you guys check it out. We'll try to describe these as best we can. Audio as well.
All right, so they're inside. They're already inside.
Yeah, so they bust. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so they restart. They're busting through the front doors. And another funny thing, they have like this air horn too, a fucking douche. Like, obviously, they're
Those
not
are the
trying
ones that like soccer games and shit. And they're all dressed in ski masks too. This is already.
So this is the ski mask one. Yeah. So guys, again, about 5 or 6 guys. Not the nicest looking gentlemen for sure. These Scientology people, they're very like closeted. Like, they're not used to like much confrontation. So to see something like this, they're like, oh shit. And basically, they're scattering around looking for like access points to try to get deeper into the facility.
They're going into the basement.
Yeah, they're getting deep into the basement to the recruiting center. There's Cthulhu. Oh shit.
Can you imagine they go in the wrong room and it's just like ISIS beheading or some crazy
Well, that's
shit?
what I'm like, bro. Like, one of these days, like,
you're gonna get fucking fucked up.
Well, yeah, they're gonna either run into the wrong room and then that's it. Like,
trap door.
Yeah, because these guys have money, and not only just money, bitch, it's tax-free money.
Oh, dude, what movie was that? Was it Resident Evil, where they walk in this like hallway and then the laser comes on and the guy like it just slices them into a bunch of different.
Oh,
little
I think
pieces?
it was. That sounds
something
familiar.
like that.
It was
Maybe Alien.
It was
or Predator,
like
one of those movies. It was crazy.
Let us know in the comments if you guys know. I mean, obviously, there's a few with like lasers and shit, but it was one. It's a really
like, split them into like pieces.
It's really gruesome.
Damn,
too.
I should remember that,
guys. And this is pretty crazy. Just the fact that vigilante justice is not exactly black and white sometimes. This is pretty, and they're still going. They're not even getting close, because these guys, they don't have. Well, they sometimes have security, but not like guys with guns and shit. It's just like,
but yeah.
It's like
having that at a church, quote unquote.
Oh, and it's funny because like the guy is in like a fucking like a vest and
like,
a tie.
It was like an usher, like for the old school movie theater.
Yeah, and he's got like a weird haircut, and he's upset. Get out of here! Get out! I will say, like, these people are committed.
I mean, imagine your business and they did that.
Well, and that's the thing, is there's not many like businesses or churches that would get this upset. Maybe like a church, I guess, like a mosque or something. But
they're also masked up too, bro.
Well, that's the big thing.
And they come in there, like that's
the air horn's a big one. The recording is obviously a big one. I did get a little disappointed they got kind of kicked out at this point. I was like, damn, they almost got to the fucking data center.
Get out! Just get out!
Just get out. Like, oh my God. Can you be a gay Scientologist? Is that okay? Let us know in the comments, because that could be Cthulhu, maybe the Christians don't accept you, but Cthulhu accepts all, ladies and gentlemen.
Go!
Oh, we got another one. Oh, this one's got a whistle. Nice. Oh, it's the same guy.
Was
it's nice in here.
The same guy in the vest, yeah.
But that sucks if it is, because that means like all these TikTok people are hitting the same one.
Well, I think because there are obviously.
I'm assuming this is probably LA or something.
I think California is one of their major hubs where they have some of the bigger. Like this is the big
Tampa over in Florida. Tampa's a big one here.
Oh yeah, nice. I've never most people have never been into one or whatever. I've obviously watched the documentaries and Tom Cruise and yada yada and the South Park parodies, but. It sucks because it's hard to like really know like the details without getting fucked with the cult side of things. Because if you want like the book and you want the info and stuff, hey, let me get $19.99 bitch shipping and handling.
Xenu.
Oh, I'm stupid. It's not Cthulhu. It's Xenu.
Yeah, I was wondering.
They're similar creatures of demonic presence, but Xenu is the all-giving all-father for the Scientologists. Thank you. Xenu. This guy's just kind of by himself, not causing nearly as much commotion here.
Oh, I'm in Scientology.
Oh.
Get out, bro. It's a cult.
Gow. Damn, that's what I sound like when my cat bites me on my leg.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me, bro. We got one more, baby. Oh. Give me that shirt, bitch.
Seems like they all don't make it that far.
No. Oh shit.
Whoa, Bonnie Blue.
Oh, she. I'd love to see her run into the Scientology building. Good gravy. Oh, this guy got into the tables. He got into like the recruitment church center. Oh, the meeting room. Xenu's meeting room.
Okay, I'll go on the other one.
See, I will say I don't know because the associates or whatever, like these like normal guys, they're not like the profiters of this. They're the victims, in my opinion. Like these guys that they're like harassing.
Yeah, it's part of their duties.
Well, it's their duties, and they've been so indoctrinated and things like that. You know, it's almost unfair. It's like if you go to McDonald's and fucking curse out the employee because the prices went up. It's not their fucking fault. Like, yes, they're a representative of the company, but they didn't make the decision. You know what I mean? But I guess you could make the argument like, oh, if you work for the fucking Nazis, you're still a Nazi. You know, it's a tough one. You know what I mean? Like, how much of a complicit person are you when it comes to things like this? And Scientology is scary because most of these guys are like from birth Scientologists, like their parents or something like that. Or in the rare case that like Tom Cruise or something transfers over. There's been other celebrities too, but let us know, guys. In your area, obviously in different states, it's more prevalent than others. Guido Papi, I know in Cali, did you ever?
Yeah, San Francisco, where I'm from. There's some big ones out there too.
Yeah, and again, that's
there's a lot of money over there too, Silicon Valley and shit.
Yes, and again, that's another where another issue comes. And let us know in the comments kind of how you feel about it in terms of the tax-free religion thing. That's where a whole like ethical debate comes through to where like, oh, should we tax churches? You know, like because it is a business. You know, they're making, but it is such a weird issue. And, you know, historically, we've never done so. And that's where Scientology rides. There's been such a battle to try to get their tax-free status removed because of, like, the whole, like, oh, you're not
you can't trust all of them.
Well,
unfortunately.
And the sad thing is, it's such a gray area because, like, you know, like we were talking about before the show, like, what is a religion and what is a cult and the fine line that defines the two. You know what I mean? It gets messy. So, you know, ultimately, guys, if you're a Scientologist, no hate on you in the comments. I'm sure we got maybe, I don't know if they're allowed to watch YouTube. I don't know if it's like the Amish.
I'm pretty sure they can watch YouTube.
Let us know if you're a Scientologist. Can you watch YouTube and can you watch like anti-Scientologist propaganda? Or are they like, hey, you know, I wonder how deep it goes. Because, you know, I heard they have like a boat that like some Scientologists, they have like a boat you can go escape on for like a year.
Yeah, they used like a service. Like used to be like the Navy.
Yeah, yeah.
Their thing.
Yeah, and they're dressed in these little dorky little outfits and things like that. It's pretty crazy, guys. But that's America. And actually, I don't know, Scientology International? I don't know.
You should do a content video, 24 hours with Scientology with Cam the Man.
Yo, and see, that's what I'm like. These douchebaggy guys are funny, but like we need someone to like secretly record. I want to see the real shit. I want to see what they do.
Do you?
Well,
you never know.
I mean, unless they're like maybe they're the baby blood drinkers, guys. Think about it. Think about it here on the BBE podcast. We're coming at you with fucking knowledge, college. Guys, we're moving on to another great topic here on New and Noteworthy, headed up by Guido Papi. This one's coming from the Brits, boy.
I know we're a little bit late on this, and this has been going around, but I really wanted to touch base on this. And, like, I don't even know too much about it, so we're going to kind of read along together.
Yes.
But have you heard about the smoke-free generation movement going on in the UK?
Specifically the UK. No, I mean, I'm familiar with, like, I think globally, I think there is kind of that similar movement where I think less people are smoking.
Think about your major empires and powers, right?
Yeah.
French, you would say, they smoke a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Europeans in general.
I think European, like, because, I mean...
Cigarette.
I mean, you could smoke at the airport at fucking Europe. Yeah. Like, when I went to England, they have, like a room where you could smoke in.
I don't even think you remember those days here. And
well, no,
I don't remember
that.
where you could smoke on a plane and shit.
Like, I think in some airports here, they have, like, outside areas, but not, like, an
like
inside lounge. That shit was crazy.
So I've been around since you could. But, like, if I had to pin one empire, nation, power, whatever, to being, like, the smokers, I would say England. Every fucking cool British person.
Well, I mean, you think about Winston Churchill with the fucking peace pipe.
Well, the cigars.
Or the, yeah.
Did he do this is cigarettes specifically that I'm talking about. Literally, Peaky Blinders, they're smoking. Like, all this cool shit. They're smoking, right? So I guess I don't know if they're trying to, obviously for health reasons, right? But they're trying to get the image back. Yeah. I will say in the United States, they went kind of smoke-free and a lot of shit and have all these like little smoke-free tobacco and all
Zin
these
pouch.
Right? And I know like the pouches and stuff and all the like the Zins and the caffeine pouches and all that was in Scandinavia.
Yes.
But the UK has been trying to go on this new motive where they're trying to make the smoke-free generation thing, right? So if you're like, oh, what is that?
Wow.
Both the houses of the Commons and the Lords in the UK Parliament, they signed off on the final amendments for the Tobacco and Vapes Bill. And it aims to prevent anyone born in 2009 or younger from starting to smoke by making it illegal to sell them tobacco.
In totality.
So the seller is the one getting in trouble.
Wow.
Not the person smoking, right?
Wow.
So the bill aims to prevent anyone born in 2009 or younger from starting smoking by making it illegal to sell them tobacco, all right? So I can't stress that enough. It's still awaiting approval from the king.
Yeah.
I'm not so familiar with the English judicial system, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it needs approval from the king. So by the time this episode comes out, maybe the king will approve it or might get disproved.
Yay or nay.
Who knows? But the law, which makes it an offense to sell tobacco, herbal smoking products, or cigarette paper to someone born in or after 2009, it'll apply to the UK's 4 constituent countries, which is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Because a lot of people don't know that the UK includes that.
Nope.
Great Britain is just the island.
Yeah.
So you got that. The UK would be the second country worldwide to enforce a generational tobacco ban. The country in the Indian Ocean called the Maldives became the first country to do last year by banning people born or after January 1st, 2007.
Now, to clarify, guys, it may be a little confusing.
It's very confusing.
What that means is, regardless of how fucking old you are, if you're born 2009 or after, you could be 50. You're not buying shit.
Yeah,
like it's anyone. Like you could be 80 if you're born it doesn't matter. So it's like to prevent the generation, regardless of the time. Guido Papi.
There's a lot of health issues going on over there.
I agree. I don't know.
It is. Shouldn't you have the right to choose though? Just have.
Yeah, I'm very
better
liberal.
Choices.
I'm very liberal when it comes to things like this. And granted, maybe we're a little biased in terms of we enjoy things like that. I'd be pissed if they were like, oh, 1997 or 96, sorry, you're fucked forever.
Yeah.
Especially if you, and granted, it's like for people who are already used to smoking, because I think whatever age they picked, we're probably a generation that hasn't had the ability to smoke yet. So they're like, oh, they're never going to be able to smoke.
But then you could just leave the country and go buy it somewhere else.
Well, that too. And again, like this is specific to where, okay, so it's not illegal for you to own it, but it's illegal for them to sell it.
Sell it too, yeah.
So that's where it's going to be a really weird black market or like ordering it online.
And I know like New Zealand did it.
Yeah.
And then they denied it. They got rid of it. I think like Canada too is trying it.
Yeah.
And I know there's a state in the United States that is touching on it. I think Massachusetts and Hawaii or something along those lines. If they're like trying this, I know in we got some homies out in Massachusetts. They're always telling me,
Yeah.
like, yo, hey, send us the flavored blunts and the jewel pods and all this shit. We're like, no, we ain't.
Because that's another way that they tackle it is either they make it
Flavors.
and they either
But think about your vapes. Do you want to hit a vape that's tobacco flavored?
Yeah.
Hell no. You want that menthol ice. You want that good shit.
on that that blueberry.
But then that's how you get hooked.
Yes. And granted, you know, and some places tackle it by just making them expensive as shit. You know what I mean? Because that's one way to like keep people from not smoking is if you make it $1 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there are multiple ways that, and I prefer that, I guess. Like if you're just gonna make it more expensive, I'd rather you do that than just like, oh, 2009 and beyond. All right, fuck it.
What a name. Smoke-free generation.
The smoke-free generation.
I don't know what the fuck England got going on. They're going over there getting pissed at people for what they fucking post online.
Whack.
Them jails got to be filled,
Well,
bro.
I will say,
Bruv?
yeah, blimey, fuck the king, mate. Because, like, I think I'm kind of glad in terms of a lot of stuff like that, I'm kind of glad to be American, baby. You know what I mean? And pray that they don't try something like that here. I think we're probably good in terms of our age and things like that. I don't think we're getting grandfathered out of smoking or drinking or anything like that.
Well, I remember here, like, you used to be able to buy 18. When I was 18,
Well, that was
you could
big.
buy.
Yeah.
And then, like, for anyone that was, you know, when they turned 20, they were like, bet, I could buy. And then that same year, they changed it to 21. And they're like, I was able to buy. Now I can't. What the fuck?
I'd be so fucking heated. I was so lucky. I was like right at the cutoff of that. I had a few years of smoking. I was
That took
chilling.
a little bit to get used to, too. I was very like, what the fuck?
Well, and especially for people who had to sell those products, like to have to, like,
yeah.
It's a lot harder because like the range, like 21, like it's a lot harder to tell. You know what I'm saying? Once you're 18 and below, it's pretty easy. Like easier, not easy.
I had no sympathy though for any like homies that were under 21.
Yeah.
Because they were, by the time it became 21, I was already 21.
Hey.
So they were like, yo, this bullshit. Like, hey, get older, bitch. Sorry.
It's
It's
like
like,
when
don't
you-
ask me to buy you shit.
It was a little bit before or after your time, but when they were passing the school uniforms in like public schools here.
In the state of Florida?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
true.
got out the year before, and our senior prank, or at least a portion of it, was to all of us vote on whether they should have school uniforms, and to all vote yes.
Damn.
That's a pretty fucked up senior prank. Spread
Yeah,
the pain.
what a prank. Let's all vote diplomatic, but rig the results
Well, because we were graduating, so we're like, oh, we're not gonna have to deal with it
for the
So-
next class.
Yeah.
Is it still
No.
uniform now?
They
Yeah.
got
I was gonna say these kids are fucking cooked,
fuck,
dude.
and in my opinion, uniforms for the most part, unless like it's been implemented forever, it's stupid. I don't like it. There's a lot of countries that, let's say like Spanish countries, where it's way more common. Like most schools have uniforms, things like
For
that.
sure. And if you belong to like a Catholic school,
Yeah,
a
private
preparatory
schools. Hey,
school,
if you're going to a private school, you're lucky. You do whatever the fuck they tell you, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the way the cookie crumbles. You go to Scientology school. Yo, I want to. You're
Deputy Doofy reporting for duty.
They low key dressed like SpongeBob. If like SpongeBob was a real person, like just how dorky they do.
Doodle
Like,
Bob head ass.
Let us know in the comments. Would SpongeBob be a Scientologist? I could see it.
What kind of question?
Yo, that's where cartoons become way too real. I don't know if you ever heard about it. A quick offshoot before we move on to our next segment. Did you hear that they were planning on rebooting the Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah, and it did bad, and they were just like,
Well, the script. What happened was the scripts leaked, and
no, I saw pre-production.
well, I think it was like a
I forgot who they had. I showed all the whole cast.
Oh, okay, so maybe it was like a leak of like a episode or something. I didn't
Maybe
see
like
that.
the pilot.
Yeah.
Maybe like the pilot. It was supposed to be a show, right? Not a movie.
Because it was so close to coming out, but when people got the leaks and they heard like, oh, it's about like Bubbles and everyone having sex and being lesbians and shit and doing heroin.
I'm pretty sure the casting choices they weren't happy with either.
no.
in the leak.
And with a property like that, like I personally don't give a fuck about the
Shit,
Powerpuff Girls. But
some celebrity I know, a female, was casted. And
For that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to look it up.
because it
But
was
yeah.
supposed to be like a CW show. It wasn't gonna be anything
correct,
crazy.
correct.
It was like some cheapo, like The Flash, like. But just the
Agents
fact,
of S.H.I.E.L.D. type shit.
yes. But at least with those, they didn't have like a awesome childhood character, which we
Yeah.
only know as children, by the way.
What if they did a reboot? It was like all like OnlyFans chicks.
Oh, and low key, it was borderline close like that. It was.
I remember seeing some weird shit. I'm telling you, dude, the pilot was out.
I think
for
it's
a
on
little while.
YouTube. I think you can find some of the leaks,
But
and
there might be AI shit.
you can
now.
definitely find the script. I know 100% the script was leaked. That was the big one that I saw and was like, oh, where they're talking about Bubbles. Yeah, oh, I just took a selfie of my ass, and my boyfriend just got done. We just got 6 rounds. I was like, holy shit, Bubbles, you're supposed to be the good one.
Damn.
And another funny part is they say that in the CW show that Powerpuff Girls was racist because they made the cartoon all white girls, right? But in the CW show, one of them is a black girl. So they were like, the cartoon whitewashed us. That was a whole guys. I
do remember. This was a couple years back.
Yes, it was a whole thing, and it's actually kind of hilarious that this is reminding me of that, guys. Reboots are out of fucking control.
Did you have a good 420? When we celebrated, we did the little bonus episode.
That was a fun bonus episode, guys. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's fun, even not on the 420 holiday. We talk about a lot of great stuff, low-key. Bob Marley.
Yo, I can't even lie. There's I took a little break from weed.
Really?
And then with that 420, I got kind of back into it.
Nice.
Oh, nice Cannon, by the way. That was a good time.
Thank you very much.
And then ever since that episode, I've been kind of smoking a little bit too much.
Oh, so you've kind of dove back in.
Yeah, I'm back off the shits type shit, you know?
Yes, it's back in rotation, baby.
Oh, good transition.
Hey.
I like that.
yeah,
one of the questions I wanted to ask us on the bonus episode was if you had, let's do a dream. If you had a dream blunt rotation.
Nice.
Anybody fiction, real, dead, or alive? Give me like 4 people.
Okay, bet.
And how you feel about it.
All right, number 1, it's going to be easy, Wiz Khalifa, for sure.
Yeah, yep.
Duh, yeah, yep. Number 1, because he's supplying. He's one of the ones that I don't have to worry about. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, because I guess I want some of that. I don't want him smoking my shit, no offense. I got good weed, but I don't got
I feel like if you're a weed connoisseur,
yes,
you got to be supplying. You're trying to put people on your shit, so you probably don't care, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
All right, so Wiz?
Yeah, Wiz. I'll go another OG, Snoop Dogg. He'll be a fun one. That'll be a great one. Now I'm going to dive into some more fictional fun characters. Let's see. Ooh. Let's do Rick from Rick and Morty. That'll be a fun one. And he could take you on a...
The new Rick or the old Rick?
Old Rick. Fuck that guy, bro. No offense. Like, I no hate on homie's job as a voice actor, but it just sucks, you got to fire someone like that and then keep the show going. It's kind of crazy. But Rick could take you to space. He could go intergalactic with it. That'd be a lot of fun on some blunt rotations. One more. Let me think of one more. I'm going to go Spider-Man. Let's go.
Which one?
Let's do live action. You know what? Let's go with my boy Miles Morales. Hey, the electric Spider-Man. He's a lot of fun, and I feel like he's going to be the one that could probably handle himself more than, like, Toby. Toby's going to be fucking on the moon, baby.
I don't think any of them can handle Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg shit, though.
Oh, no. Yeah, if we're all together, like, in a group, then, yeah, it's going to be crazy. We're going to be hotboxing the whip, like Kai Cenat did with Wiz and Snoop. Man, that made me jealous. That was one of the times, like, as a streamer, I'm like, that would be a pretty sweet stream. Snoop
I don't
Dogg.
think I'd ever want to hotbox with them.
Really?
I would die.
Well, I agree. I mean, just...
Instantly.
I would do it because, obviously, you can't turn that down if the offer is made. But I agree that it's probably going to be less fun than you think. It's probably going to hurt.
They probably go right to sleep, wake up like, oh, dude, you've been sleeping for 3 days.
And Wiz is throwing in dabs in that shit, too. He's like, yup, so... Ugh.
Shit.
But, yeah, that's my dream 4. That's a good 4.
That's a good 4.
I'll throw one more in there for fun. Let's go fucking Homelander, bro, from the Boyz. Low-key Homelander. Oh, no, actually, you know what? And Soldier Boy.
I don't know if you want to see him high.
Let's do Soldier Boy. I'm going to replace...
The rapper?
Yeah, no. From the Boyz. Soldier Boy from the Boyz.
Oh, true.
Which I'm not sure how familiar you are with the Boyz, but he's kind of the dad figure.
I'm familiar with the show The Boyz, not the Boyz.
Yes, not the Boyz.
Guy's ass.
Oh, but yeah, no. Soldier Boy is basically the cool, like, hippie stoner soldier dude. He's dope. And I would smoke. Yeah, Homelander's a little creepy. He's going to try to drink some milk and freak me out. So fuck that. Yeah, so let's go Soldier Boy as my last dream pick. Guido Papi, how about you?
Dream blunt rotation.
The Roto, as the kids call it.
Okay, so I will do...
You can look like this.
Yeah. I want to smoke with Jackie Chan.
That's a pick.
That would be dope.
That's a cool pick. I don't think he partakes, but that's a cool pick.
But you might.
Yep.
So you're picking people that might not even smoke, so you're getting them high for the first time.
Do you know if Miles Morales smoked weed?
Oh, okay, good. You got me on that one. You got me on that one. If I assume so, that's a bad thing, dude. You don't assume that.
I would throw my brother in there because he doesn't smoke weed.
Okay, these picks are interesting.
He used to.
So he'd be one of your dream picks. Like,
so you're saying I would love that again, bro.
So he wouldn't, right now, he would not.
No.
So much so that you'd have to use one of your dream genie picks. Wow.
And more so, not even on that, but like at the same time, this is that one of a kind rotation. I want to experience that with my brother. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. That would be fun. Yeah, I agree.
Who else would we have on this list?
Superman.
Shaq would be dope.
Oh, okay.
Shaq would be sick.
You're gonna be passing that blunt to the moon.
Yeah. I gotta like jump to give him the blunt.
Thanks.
Who else would I throw on this list? I mean, I'll do a dead one. I want to smoke with Mac Miller. That would have been sick.
Oh, I should have said Bob Marley. That's another bonus pick for me.
Yeah.
Bob Marley for sure.
Bob Marley would be cool too.
Although I will agree, like his weed was probably so dirt back then.
Fuck it.
But no, I'm not even like hating on it. I agree. But like if he smoked now, bro, Bob would be fucking zooted, bro.
Yeah, Bob would be
like Bob on a dab. Like he'd be like, what?
Oh yeah, I don't want to see Bob Marley off a dab.
Bro,
don't even disrespect.
Wiz Khalifa and Bob Marley off the dab. Michael Jackson hops on
Jesus,
through.
Yeah, you're in your clip here. Yeah. Oh, Wiz Khalifa and Bob Marley smoke. What would happen?
Yep.
That would be crazy as fuck. Let me get one more. Let's see.
What you got? What you got?
This would have been sick. Not gonna lie. Paul Walker would have been cool.
Paul Walker. Okay.
Yeah.
Go Fast and Furious.
Yeah. That would have been sick. Okay, so now opposite vibes.
Okay.
If you could choose your nightmare blunt rotation.
Oh no.
And this, you could take it any way. You could take it as in like, oh, you don't want to do it and this would be crazy. Or like, oh, these are people that you shouldn't be smoking with. I would be down.
Please don't say that.
Oh, wow. A nightmare blunt rotation. Okay, here we go, guys. Number 1, my grandma.
Oh, shit.
My grandma hates that shit. And she just...
So she would kill your high immediately?
She'd be like, and that's my biggest thing. And let me know in the comments. I know you and I think it's anyone really has like a varying relationship with their parents. I get a little uncomfortable when it comes to like drinking, smoking in front of like my parents and stuff. Drinking, not so much. Smoking, for sure.
Would you say more so like when you're like actually fucked up? Not just like a tiny bit, whatever. Like when you're actually fucked up.
Well,
like,
I agree. But the thing is, I don't really, like off of weed, I don't really get that. I really gotta like go in. And I'm not usually hanging out with my parents going that fucking hard. Because the smell is gonna get you before that at that point. Grandma's gonna be like, ooh. And my grandma was like, because a lot of people have like their elderly parents or grandparents that like they're either in it or they're out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can get away with anything, or they're gonna catch me doing everything.
Especially nowadays. Nowadays, more in it.
Oh yeah, now they can track your stupid ass if they're technologically advanced.
Yeah, nowadays, grandma gets you a fucking 8th for Christmas.
Yeah.
Type shit.
And my grandma was on my ass, dog. Like if I was smelly, if I was fucking up, because I was a little hooligan. I smoked a cigarette here and there in school, and she would get me, bro. And she'd be like, why do you smell like cigarettes? I was like, oh, the kid at the bus stop was smoking.
Would she snitch you out to your parents?
Not right away. Not right away.
Oh,
she did give me the benefit of the doubt, but eventually she was like, nah, twin. But then I think my mom caught me first, so that was before my grandma had to snitch me out. But she caught me doing some things with homie, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty crazy. Well, pause, not like that.
Anyway,
whoa.
So you got your grandma on the nightmare rotation. Give me another one.
Grandma, let's see. Let's do a police officer. Any police. Well,
pick a specific cop.
Oh, sheriff. Fucking
Chitwood.
Yeah, fuck.
The Volusia County Sheriff.
Chitwood.
Yeah.
Chitwood.
Yeah, your grandma and
that dude,
Chitwood passing the rotation right now.
That
That's
would
crazy.
be.
That sounds terrible.
So far, I'm killing it on the nightmare rotation here. Next up, Donald Trump.
Yep.
That would be a fucked up because I feel like he'd be like whatever.
He would just keep talking about himself. He'd be like, "Bro, shut the fuck
This
up."
weed is the best I have ever smoked. I'm bad.
You're smoking regs.
Yeah.
Trump,
the
chill
presidential reg pack. Oh, let me get another nightmare.
All right, give me one more.
Erica Kirk.
That would kill my high. Or would you rather smoke with the parody of Drewski with Erica Kirk dressed up?
I'd rather smoke with her because that's Drewski underneath.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, Guido, you're gonna have a hard time competing with this one.
Guido
Are we
Papi.
competing? I thought we were just
Not
saying
competing,
shit.
but I would say like everything's a competition now.
So I'm gonna view it different. So you were saying like bad things that would kill your high. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. That's a good way to put that.
Yeah.
I was honestly thinking like nightmare rotation. So like imagine you pulled up to like
You're thinking like horror
the
movie.
smoking area, right? And you're forced to smoke weed with these 4 people, and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna smoke because I like weed, but I don't want to be with these people here, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna choose what's his name, Owen Wilson. That would kill my high. That would kill my high.
I got rid of my
shit.
sound.
Wow.
Damn it.
I'd ask him, be like, what happened to your nose? Hitler.
Oh, that's a good one.
I would ask him some questions though. I would like to pick his brain and see what he has to, say.
I will say he'll probably be vulnerable off the pack.
I wouldn't yeah, he starts getting like touchy-feely and shit.
I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry.
Who else would I choose? Shit.
Oh.
What's his name? The dude from Palpatine.
Oh, Palpatine.
The Emperor, the actual Emperor.
But see, okay, that one I might disagree. I feel like Palpatine gets down low key. I feel like he's
Smokey?
late. I feel like he's fucking
decrepit. I don't want to hit in the same blunt as me.
Okay, that's a fair.
See what I'm saying?
You're not talking like Senate palps. You're talking like wrinkle palps. You're talking like
Yeah,
lightened up.
yeah.
Okay, fair.
Do
fair,
it.
Fair. Do it.
Yeah, that one. That one. He probably lights his own joints. With
He's a
his
fucking dumb
powers.
shit, bro. Like low key, he makes the lightning power look so shitty, like on a weird offset. Like, bro, like stop shooting your lightning. Can he like not stop shooting it?
And my last one, just because this would be fucked, and he doesn't talk, and this would piss me off. I hate when people go so high they don't talk. Fucking Terrifier.
Oh wow, yeah, yours is fucking crazy. You got a wild one. Okay,
That's what I'm saying. You walked into like the bathroom stall to smoke some weed, which I would never do, but and those guys are there, and you're like, hey, buddy, come smoke.
Well,
I'm like,
especially Terrifier. I'm like, if it's like the real Terrifier. I'm like, I gotta like watch my shit because it's like he'll get high as fuck and then literally kill
stab
me.
you and shit, yeah.
Because it's like he doesn't get mellowed out.
What if it chills him out though? He
Ooh.
smokes weed and he's like, yo, what's up, guys? I'm back.
He's
I'm
just
like,
about.
oh shit, he's a normal
like,
dude.
He's just about to get you, and then the THC's like, oh, he just deactivates.
I'm actually
his ass.
happy.
Man, that's pretty crazy, low key, guys. That's a pretty good nightmare blunt rotation. Yeah. Let us know in the comments who had the best one, the worst and the best one, and let us know.
Let us know some of your nightmare rotation people.
Yes.
Also your best ones.
Yes, we would love to know because.
Who would you be down to smoke with? Would you smoke with Michael Jackson if you could?
I
don't think I would have. He would be on the nightmare one.
I low key. I've heard these rumors that Michael Jackson was low key fucking like cool as shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
he would have got you to Neverland for sure.
Ooh, I don't know what's it.
For you, good one.
I don't know about that, but I will say
easy. You'd be like, yo, I have animals here. You want to come hang out? I have cats. You'd be like, yeah.
And we're actually talking about Michael later on, and he's actually getting a lot of great recognition. A lot of people are on his side again. They're like, "Oh, he didn't do it. We're on his side." I wonder if Bill Cosby's gonna get a reemergence like that.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
He's out of prison.
What? Damn.
He's back on the Puddin' Pops.
Lock him up, chat, guys. Let us know. And tell him to subscribe to the podcast. Bill Cosby, if you're listening, stop it.
But he's like 88 years old.
He probably can't hear the podcast.
I think he's legally blind now.
Oh, hey, you know.
I know a lot right now. I need to chill.
Yo, Guido Papi
my
is...
For You page,
Guido
I'm telling you,
Papi.
is fucked up.
It's just full of pudding pops.
I'm going to reset my For You page. Hopefully I can get it better.
Guys, it's the BBE podcast. Make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, YouTube, Rumble,
As
Patreon.
Guido Papi, Can the Man's in the corner.
Yes, check it
out.
out.
The BBE page.
Yes.
We're on the road to 500 subscribers.
Yes,
what are we at right now?
We are at least at the time of recording at 119, baby. Thank you guys. On a quick note, I really appreciate all of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, because it's a journey and podcasts are plentiful. So we appreciate you for spending your time with us here on the show.
This is the community chat.
Yes.
You know, we don't do this without you. We need help sometimes. We need people to call us out on our shit.
Yes.
And we need you to comment. And guess what? When you comment, sometimes you might get a shout out. Like today at the end of this episode, we're doing the Return the Mics.
Yeah, send those mics back because y'all don't know shit. But one thing I do know is that Sony is under some fire here on Tech Time.
Sony?
Yes, it's time to nerd out on BBE as we talk all things technology. I think this is my first time using our new Tech Time
According to my
segment.
Calculations.
Yeah, I gotta get like a funny robot noise or something. I wanted to do Bill Nye, but they're gonna copyright the Nye.
No, that sounds like the Hitler conversation.
Oh,
yeah,
nine.
Chill, Bill Nye, the science guy. Leave it at that.
That's where my German comes out, ladies and gentlemen. I am a little bit German.
Check your family, what do you call it, family tree. And
I do want to do one of those Ancestry and Me's or 21 and up, whatever they call them. I want to do one. They have them for your dog and cats now. That's crazy. That's some rich people shit.
Damn.
Low key, there's children starving in Africa.
Ancestry and me and my fucking cat.
And I'm trying to see how much Mandingo my dog is. Like, what the hell? It's pretty crazy. But in speaking, the corporations are fucking us left, right, and center here. And Sony is no exception. Now, Guido Papi, when you buy your video games or your movies or your I know you're an old school fella. I know you like your papers, your pens, your cash money. Do you buy digital or do you buy physical media? Let me know.
I would say more digital now, but I was always a big fan of
But
physical.
you will agree that digital has become kind of like so convenient. It's like unavoidable.
For sure.
Like, especially when it comes to gaming, like
Games, you got to buy digital.
especially now, like
Got to buy digital.
if you have let's say like a Series S or something like that, you don't even have a fucking choice. You don't have a disc drive in there.
Yeah.
For those who like me personally, I like having the option of being able to at least play a disc. That's why I don't have an all digital version, but I think it's pretty crazy just the fact that the game space has changed, or even just the media change. We actually talked about this on the last episode because physical media is actually on the rise again. And Sony is adding to the fire because they had a really big scandal, a digital rights scandal. So Guido, if you didn't know, when you buy a game digitally, you're not actually an owner of that game.
Correct. Yeah.
What you're doing is you're getting what's known as a license. Or, you know,
Great. The renter's agreement.
a
Bullshit.
renter's agreement, baby, a subscription, you dumb shit. Very similar to maybe like if you're a rapper and you use BeatStars. Very similar to that.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yes, basically, it's a contractual agreement to you can use this software, this media, as long as blah, 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 blah,
So that's
blah.
a new thing. They're pushing a lot of this now.
Well, and actually I have a video that will describe it more, but a quick synopsis is that what they're doing, Sony is making it to where you have to log in every 30 days online to verify your licenses for digital games, or they will be unplayable. Guido Papi. So if you go to Africa with your PlayStation for 2 months and you're not going to be able to play any digital games, the only exception is if you have the disc. That'll be the only exception to where you won't have to check in.
They ain't got that.
This is an upset. This is going crazy. I got my boy Luke Stevens. He's a pretty big media tech guy. He's going to kind of break it down and why this is kind of a big deal for like continuity of games. Because before I play it, do you ever like think about or ever want to play like an old game that you used to play? I know you're not like a maniac
Sometimes,
about it.
I do
but-
like my old like GTA. I don't play it anymore, but I would love to play like Vice City.
Yes.
Be sick.
Now
I've been craving to play the original Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon.
Yes. And see, it's things like that
Yeah,
to
that'd be
where
sick.
I think I agree more with the consumer is that if we allow these companies to just do whatever they want digitally, things may become unavailable in the future in terms of like your favorite game or things like that. If it's only digital, like the company can erase all of its existence. It's gone forever. Like the good thing
Nothing
about
ever happened.
nothing. It's imagination. But that's the thing that I like about CDs and DVDs. Like, unless they're coming to your fucking house, they're not getting that shit back, son. You can fight me for my Spider-Man DVD, boy. But when it comes to like Prime Video or Disney, if they lose that license, they don't care. They'll rip that shit from your account instantly. Amazon got into a lot of trouble about that a few years back. They took off a lot of like big series that people just paid full price for, and they were like,
Oh yeah, because you can buy movies.
"Yes, you can buy it."
And then, if it's gone, no more.
and
Sorry.
you quote unquote own it, but you don't. And so that's where I'm like, bro, it's almost pointless to buy movies now. You might as well just fucking stream it. The only benefit is maybe being able to download it, like just for a little bit to watch it, like on a plane or something. But
Yeah.
let's let Luke describe kind of what's going on here and the details of everything.
Kicked the hornet's nest and kickstarted what may end up being one of the biggest gaming scandals of 2026. Let me tell you about it. Late yesterday, they issued
Like
an
his little
update
backpack.
to how the PlayStation Network handles digitally purchased games. You see, what it used to be is that if you bought a game digitally, you could have it on your console and then play it.
Like the world should be. If I buy a game and download it, I shouldn't have to fucking prove to you later on that I own it. That's fucking crazy.
Even if you lost internet connectivity for an extended period of time, which is what I would expect to happen. If I buy a game, it's installed on my console.
Thank you,
Even
Luke.
if my console is powered off for a month, I should still have that game on my console playable, right? But after this latest update, a bunch of tech-savvy people on Twitter tried experimenting with what these updates changed and found out that actually now, if you purchase a game digitally from here on out, if you have your console
That is a good point. It actually is similar to the smoking thing you were talking about. This only is going to apply to games purchased like now. So if you purchased a game like a year ago, you're good. So it's kind of funny. It kind of relates to
Until
that.
unless I do an update.
It's all, bitch, it's temporary. Buy the discs right now because guess what? They're taking it. It's funny because even the discs now don't even have the full game. You have to download the rest of the world is falling apart, ladies and gentlemen.
The internet for 30 days, it will no longer consider your license, quote unquote, to that game active or legitimate until it reconnects to their servers and verifies that the licenses are legitimate. In other words, if I were to buy a game today digitally on my PlayStation 5 and then I disconnected my console from the internet, once 30 days have passed, I will no longer be able to boot that game, access it, play it, even if it's installed on my console.
See, that's pretty fucking
So
crazy.
you have to do 30 days. Anything later, you're fucked.
Well, until you connect again.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they're giving you that option, but still.
You have up until 30 days. So you can go offline for 30 days and be fine. But once
on that 31st day,
game over, baby. You got to reconnect to the internet and let them reconfirm it or you're cooked.
Because the license is considered expired if it goes past that 30-day mark. This is a nightmare when it comes to game preservation. I mean, for example, PT, which was a playable teaser for a Silent Hill game that never ended up actually being made.
He's actually going to dive into a really fucking good point that this is where like certain, let's say if you're a fan of like a band or whatever, most of the time you could find a song, but just imagine it's gone forever. No way to access it. Like this is where he's like it could get to a scary point. Like
it was released back in 2014, and
bet you a
people
lot of places are
installed
gonna
it on the
start doing this.
PlayStation.
Well, 100%. And
I know, like I heard stories like other places are starting to do this.
yeah, and even if it's not like this digital way, it's also subscription services. Like, oh, instead of buying it, you got to subscribe. Like with Adobe or something, you used to be able to buy fucking Adobe. Now you have to get a subscription to Adobe every month. Or like Microsoft Word. Instead of having, I mean, I think you could still buy Word, but now they offer like a subscription to like Microsoft Office for all of it for like a monthly thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like it's just all going to like, I just want to own shit. I just want to play it and own it. You know what I mean? Like it's a renter's culture.
4s that they had at the time, and to this day you can buy PlayStation 4s with PT installed on it since you can no longer download it from the PlayStation Store.
So what he's getting at is that people sell on eBay, it's like a PS4, but instead of like wiping it, they keep all the game contents and everything. It's like when the old iPhones had Flappy Bird and then they took off Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird's a great example of digital rights shit. But the fact that like they couldn't take that away because back how the iPhones worked, once it's downloaded, doesn't matter. It could go offline.
That's true.
So this is like, oh wow, they're completely like, imagine if iPhone did that. Like I think iPhone, you could download something, you don't need to connect to the internet. But imagine if they do. And you know, iPhones don't necessarily have that problem, but maybe like your iPad or something where you're not always connected to the this could be a major issue.
However, even though that's over a decade old, it's been a decade since it was installed, you can still play PT on those consoles. It's effectively preserved it. But under the
So what he's talking about too is like it's kind of like a preview for a game. It never came out, it was never released, except for this preview on PlayStation 4. And so the only way to access it, and it was actually really well beloved, is you have to buy a PS4, and it needs to go for like $1,000 because of this game. Same thing like with the Flappy Bird, like when it was on an old iPod, people would pay hundreds of dollars just so they could fucking play this horrible game. And sometimes the games aren't even worth it, but I feel like it's more or less the principle of like being able to have the option to watch an old movie or play an old game, you know, and like the scary thing about if they take away, like let's say in 10 years, there's no physical anything. Do we really own any media? You know what I mean? Let us know in the comments, guys, because that's the part that scares me.
This new update, it would be erased after a month, never to be touched again. But let me know in the comments if you think this is a big deal or not.
But yeah, guys, so that is kind of the big upset going on with Sony right now, Guido Papi. Let me know, what do you think about that just overall? Like, do you think that they have a right to kind of turn this into a subscription culture?
I mean, they can do whatever they want, but at the end of the day, like, you got to get the physical copies.
Yes.
And don't get rid of the console or whatever that you're playing off of or listening to, like a vinyl record player or your CD player. You got that old radio where you can still put the disc in. Take care of your physical media.
Yes, preservation, I think, nowadays is key. That was the one thing I think most of us are upset with when we were kids, our generation. We got rid of a lot of our old shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, especially, like, you know, GameStop, fuck you, because they took a lot of our old consoles and a lot of our old games. That way you can get the new one, you know what I mean?
Same with the iPhones.
Same with the iPhones. Granted, I don't want to keep my old iPhone necessarily as much as an old console, but just...
Sometimes, hold on, let me put something onto your perspective.
Put it in.
Say someone dies in your family, but they left you a really good voicemail back in the day. You can't get that off. Sometimes.
Yes. Well, now, yeah. Maybe back, let's say 2008, whatever, like no cloud. Yeah, for sure. That you'd have to like, I'm keeping this phone forever.
I have a phone with that.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not trying to copy anybody because I know a lot of people have the same story, but
No, for
this
sure.
one's specific. I have just one message. It's not even like a crazy message. It's a really loving, like, happy birthday message.
Oh, that's cool.
So I had to keep it.
And see, I think that's a great example of why physical media, I really hope, never goes away completely, just because being able to, like, you know, it's the same thing with, like, owning your own house or owning your own car or owning anything, you know what I mean? Like, having that...
The government owns it all.
Well, I mean, yeah, fuck, you know, and that's where the corporations and the government, you don't, you know, how much, you know, you want to be independent of that. And so that's where I do agree with the consumer on this one, as much as Sony. And Sony, it's funny because they did this update in, like, the middle of the night. It was crazy. They really, they tried to sneak this bad boy through, but let's just say the gamers don't fucking play when it comes to their games. No. It's funny because, like, as soon as this update came out, they went and experimented on the PlayStations, like, because you could change, like, the clock and the times and stuff on your PlayStation, and they were trying to see if they could break it and do things and all this crazy stuff. So at least at the moment, this is the path that Sony is choosing for their digital media. We'll see if other companies follow suit or if the backlash is enough. If you're really upset about it, like I am, make sure you go let them know. You could go comment. You go say, fuck you, PlayStation. You suck. Whatever you want, you know. I don't know. It's tough because it's a really fine line between corporations owning everything and, you know, independence. Because I want corporations because, you know, we need those to make games. You know, without corporations, we're not getting new games. We're not getting new movies. You know what I mean? You get like kind of communist countries or whatever, where it's like there is no push for innovation. You know what I mean? Because you have to have you have to have profit for people to want to like do things. You know what I mean? Or else they're just gonna kind of, you know, maintain the status quo. So ultimately, guys, let us know in the comments if this is a big deal to you, or if it's a big deal in the gaming sphere at all, guys. It's BBE Podcast, Candyman, Guido Papi. And speaking of gaming, we're going over to the Gaming Gauntlet. Another new name for a segment. I really like this one. Break out those controllers, ladies and gentlemen, as we break down top trending game news. Yes. Now, Guido Papi, the Batman is returning to your controllable device here in just a couple of months. But this one is a new twist. It's the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. So, Guido, I know you aren't super into it, but you've seen kind of the old Batman kind of Arkham games, the fighting ones that, you know, flip around, fly around as Batman. You're at least somewhat familiar, yeah?
Yeah.
So this one is combining that ever-loved style, which when those Batman games came out, they kind of revolutionized.
Oh, I remember everybody was playing them.
It was crazy. And even if you're not a gaming fan, like, it's a good fighting game. And Batman, I think, is one of those heroes that you can kind of like, oh, I don't fuck with heroes, but I fuck with Batman. Because, you know, it's like a more serious kind of vibe. And the villains are phenomenal.
It's very dark, too.
And, you know, shout out to the homie Mark Hamill, voice acting the Joker. He's probably one of the greatest voice actors ever. And a lot of people don't even know, like, obviously they know him as Luke Skywalker, but a lot of people overlook the fact that he's, like, the best Joker of all time. It's fucking crazy. But, yes, so the Arkham games, which their style was amazing, is now being mixed with the Lego franchise. Batman, they did have a Lego game before with Batman, but it was a lot more on the Lego side.
I'm sure they had a movie, too.
Yeah, they did have a Lego Batman movie with that one guy. I forgot his name, the BoJack Horseman guy. I always forget his name. He's a funny guy, though, and it was, you know, it's a mixed, those movies are very childish, but, you know, you set that aside, you can have a good time. And these games are a similar kind of vibe. It's more of like you turn your brain off, you kind of play with the Legos, and you, at least, are a fan of Legos, I know that, and me too. Like I said, we got our Legos over here at the crib. Have you ever played any of, like, the Lego games before? Are you familiar? No. Really? You never played Lego Star Wars or anything? Why? Guys, if you're not watching, he's making a real funny face, too.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
You don't catch me playing that shit.
I don't know. You know, they also have Lego Indiana Jones. That's, you definitely won't be playing that shit.
I'm good, twin.
Swipe. But yes, guys, I'm going to pull up a little bit of a trailer here while I talk about it. But yes, so you'll be able to control villains, heroes. It's going to be an open world concept, very similar to how Batman Arkham, the Arkham series was. It was all open, you know, you could go across the whole city. You can do whatever you want. Very similar to how the old Spider-Man games were. A lot of superhero games are now
open world.
Open world. Thank you, Guido Papi. Yes.
Guido Papi.
I don't know if you heard about this. Another character you might be a little bit more of a fan of, Wolverine has a game coming out very soon.
Lego as well?
Not Lego.
Okay,
Not
thank the
Lego.
fucking Lord.
Not Lego. It's going to be a real, just like a rated M, bloody, nasty Wolverine game. The first one in a long time. I'm also very, very, very excited about that. But also a little nervous because the previews looked a little shaky. I might bring that up on the next episode so we can kind of dive into it more. Because I love, let's say, like Marvel's Spider-Man on the PlayStation. Phenomenal game. But also one that you have to be kind of a diehard Spider-Man fan. I get that. And a lot of these like very specific properties like superheroes or anime, like if you don't love it, it might not be the game for you. Versus like Call of Duty or something that's a lot more of a general audience almost. You know what I mean? Like it's like almost everyone's played a Call of Duty game at some point.
At least once, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or or a shooter clone, Apex.
Well, that's even more of a number on that one.
Exactly.
For sure.
So this game looks pretty cool. I'm a fan of Lego. I honestly don't play them anymore. I kind of find them a little tedious at this point because Guido, I don't know. Do you know like what a platformer is for a video game? It's kind of like basically what you do because there's like different type. Like there's like a shooter. So like Call of Duty would be a shooter. A platformer would be basically like you kind of jump on obstacles and you're collecting things and things like that.
Like
Crash Bandicoot,
Mario, and all that, all those.
Like yes,
Yeah,
Mario
okay.
is a great example of that.
Platformer, okay.
Yeah, that's what they would call. Yeah, it'd be called a platformer. So instead of like fight, so like there'd be like fighting games,
Yeah,
there's
challenges, and you gotta
yes
level up to beat the game.
Yeah. So the main So Mario, their main, you're traveling around, you're jumping. That's the main is platforming and jumping around. That's the main kind of, and so that's where the name came from. And
Interesting.
Lego, that's all these games have ever been. This one is going to be the closest, in my opinion, to not being 100% like a platformer. Because you're going to be able to fight. It's going to be very fluent comparatively to the old ones that were very, like, blocky. It's very like, and this is now they're making it towards an adult mindset. Before, the Lego games were very, very childish. Very, like, very like, he farted.
I've seen a lot of the movies of
Yeah.
the Lego Star Wars specifically.
Okay,
I've
so-
seen those. They are very childish.
Yes, and now they're even adding voice acting to these Lego games, which is crazy. They would never spring for it before, and some people don't like it. Some people are like, oh, it's funnier when they just fucking groan and moan at you. But, it's called maturity, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Lego Batman game. Let us know if you're excited about it. And that is all I've got for the gaming Gauntlet. Up next on this show, we're going to Cam's Anime Corner. Yes, Guido Papi. It's a kind of an anime corner mixed with a banter rewind because we have a section clip and episode where we talk about Logan Paul and his Pikachu illustrator, that $16 million horrendous thing.
I need to get a card for my chain.
Gee, icy. Guido Papi got the ice. Hey, we're iced out today on the chat, guys. But Logan Paul is making headlines yet again. He's entering another collectible space, Guido Papi. This time, it is with manga, Guido Papi. Are you familiar with manga or, kind of like what it is?
You ask me every single time, and I say yes.
Yes, I think I do ask you that. And that is an unfair
Hey,
question.
dumbass is really unfamiliar with a bunch of shit. Do you remember this at all?
Yo.
Yeah? No? So let me fucking tell you.
But yes, and these, okay, so it's, and how a lot of these anime work is they are introduced in something called Shonen Jump, which is a very popular Japanese magazine, which includes a whole lot of stuff from
Shonen
cartoon.
Jump.
Yeah, Shonen Jump, yes. So they include a bunch of stuff and news articles. It's kind of like almost like a newspaper, but a magazine combined into one, kind of like a whole amalgamation. But that's also where you get a lot of these quote-unquote comic strip manga animations. For example, One Piece, which you're familiar with, Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, all the big anime, Bleach, have all been introduced almost in this exact same way, coming out in a version of Shonen Jump or a magazine very similar. So Paul has entered the space, and 2 pieces of anime history are now his. We got Dragon Ball Chapter 1, a record-breaking, it's the highest graded copy in existence. It is the introduction of Goku and Bulma, and Bulma is, one of the sexiest girls in anime, at least according to a lot of people. Let me know in the comments who your waifu
Goddamn
is.
gooners.
Goddamn goontards. And he also purchased One Piece Chapter 1, the introduction of Monkey D. Luffy, the stretchiest man in the planet. Now, this is pretty interesting, Guido, and just the fact that, like, these grading things have kind of gone a little too far, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're grading everything now. We're grading vinyls. We're grading fucking cassette tapes. We're grading... It's like we're going to be grading our fucking toenails here at the end of the fucking year.
Yeah. And we were talking about For You page. My For You page has pack rips. And I'm like, I'm not into this shit.
And that is pretty crazy, the fact that, like, someone who isn't into it, they're pushing it on you so fucking hard.
Yeah, maybe because my friends keep sending me reels that's, oh, this guy must like it too.
And I will say, I think we just had a homie that attempted to get some verification.
Oh, yeah, shout out to our homie. He sold one of his Pokemon cards on eBay.
He made that big money,
Give me some money.
baby.
I'm about to tell him, hey, take me to dinner, bro.
Facts,
you owe us
guys.
Squad dinner.
If you got some old Pikachus, make sure you check through them because you never know what might be worth a couple bucks.
Yeah, I'm sad. I mean, we can even talk about this.
What happened? Yeah.
Before I moved back in the day, like 2014, I had so much shit to move from one side of Florida to another, and I decided to man up at the time because collectibles and stuff wasn't so hot, at least that I know. And I sold for $1,000 cash a bunch of binders of NFL cards, baseball cards, unopened, like boxes of baseball cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Digimon cards, Pokemon cards.
Oh,
and I had some banger Pokemon cards. Magic the Gathering card. I had everything. I sold it all for $1,000. I guarantee you, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I know I had some, at least for the Pokemon, at least $5,000, at least minimum there.
Damn. So you
I
definitely.
fucked up.
And granted, the market was a lot different back then. I will say.
Yeah, no influencers.
I don't think the
celebrities
speculation was
pushing.
nearly as heavy. You know, a lot of stuff was a lot more available. Now it's like everything is fucking scalped. Everyone's fighting and bleeding each other out just to try to get the next Pikachu. Now manga is under attack. You know, they're probably going to be coming for Yu-Gi-Oh next, and you know, it's kind of sad. And who knows? You know, have you heard about these? It's like these little rubber cubes that are going crazy. Neatos. They're called Neatos. Neato. It's like the new Labubu, bro. Ladies are beating the shit out of each other. It's like a little glob of goo in like different shapes and shit. I swear to God, we're like a bunch of degenerate, illiterate monkeys. I don't understand. Like, oh, shiny cube. It's all a distraction, you know. Show us the Epstein files. What the fuck? Yo,
Careful what you wish
instead
for.
of giving us the files, they're giving us fucking Neatos. And Logan Paul is out here buying Labubus and manga and shit. Now, before we move on, I'm going to let my boy, the manga animist, kind of break down the finer details of this transaction and why it's kind of a big deal. I mean, they're even grading these goddamn huge ass magazines now. This thing's like fucking like as thick as like a fucking yearbook. It's huge, and they're grading this shit. Like goddamn.
Logan Paul has officially entered the world of manga by purchasing 2 of the rarest copies of manga that exist. Let's talk about it. Logan just announced that he purchased 2 graded copies of
Stop
Weekly
smiling,
Shonen
bitch.
Jump featuring One Piece and Dragon Ball. First up, we have Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 51, which contains the first ever chapter of Dragon Ball and first appearance of Goku and Bulma.
I love Dragon Ball, bro.
And see, I 100% get why this is a big deal. This is like close to the levels of like Superman #1 kind of vibes. If you're a fucking like Dragon Ball like oohoo, this is like there's not many items that kind of top this in terms of like specialness. It's like if you love Spider-Man, you have a Spider-Man #1 or anything like that. This is one of those items, and it's a 9.2 out of 10.
But he got that cash money. He blowing it.
He got
said,
that money.
Fuck it. He's now in the collectible world. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I think it is interesting. I'm actually excited to see how this stuff holds up in like 10, 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? Whether it's an investment or just kind of a fad like them goddamn boo-boos.
This was graded a 9.2 and is officially the highest graded copy in existence.
Pretty big deal. Now, I always wonder, like, you know, I wonder if Logan Paul is slipping these motherfuckers a 20. But, hey, grade that shit a little higher. You know what I'm saying, twin? Come on with it. Because it's very technical, the things that they grade on. This is like a little bit too far
Does
to the
everybody
left.
grade off the same? Can you is there possible to get your shit regraded and then get a higher score?
Well, a lot of people, what they do is if let's say they get an 8, they'll break it and then resend it, and they'll sometimes get a higher score. Sometimes they'll get a fucking lower score. It's a very subjective thing, and that's why it's not a perfect thing. And certain grading companies have a better reputation than others.
I'd be if I worked for them, I would take tips and just give people higher.
That's
grade.
where it's like, bro, can you imagine? Just because these cards now are even worth insane the level.
It was a 5. I'm giving it a 10. Fuck it.
I will say they must pay. They gotta
Can't get away with that.
They gotta pay these graders pretty fucking good in order to not accept that temptation. Because I don't think that most people would be able to handle it. Like, hey,
I don't know.
Just because it's like, wait, how are they gonna prove it's not a 10 versus a 9? Like, unless you really like are fucking. Oh, there's a little. Yeah, guys, that is the scam of the century right there. The fucking grading system.
Logan paid $550,000 for this, which set a new record.
Nowhere near as fucking Pikachu, but still, pretty big deal. But it's also let you know that this is rare, but not as rare as this Pokemon card, because that was fucking $16 million. But that was also iced out. I don't know how many millions of it was gold and diamonds.
But he did have the bling bling.
That'd be kind of funny if he iced out these fucking magazines. It'd be a little too heavy, but he looked like T-Pain with the old clock.
Put the magazines in the chain.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like a huge one just with One Piece and Bulma.
He also purchased Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 34.
I ain't gonna lie, this looks really cool with Luffy on here. That's a fucking sick ass cover. And that's the other thing too. Like, these are the original, like some of the first animations from these artists too. So a very big deal, low-key.
The very first chapter of One Piece and the debut of Monkey D. Luffy. Now, this was graded at a 9.0, which he claims is the second highest grade in existence.
Now, you say claims on that one, so I don't know if it's so definitive on this Luffy one, because this is a little bit newer than Dragon Ball, so it may be a little less rare. But
which there is a population of 3. Now, he didn't say how much this one cost and asked people to guess. When he asked people to guess, he listed 6 different digits, so I can only imagine it was at least $100,000, probably a lot more. Now, honestly, these types of acquisitions are nothing new for him, and they're kind of small fry compared to what he just did. If you didn't know, he recently...
Yeah, we just say, I'm not going to let him finish that, because he's just going to talk about the Illustrator now, because that's what we covered, and that was...
Previously.
And that was a bit, we talked, and there's actually a section I clipped out just of the Logan Paul Pikachu stuff. Go check it out, because... it is interesting just to see how much money and again, I bring it back to like there's starving children in this world. There are people dying of malaria and disease, and we're over here in America trading our fucking 9.9 Monkey D. Luffy fucking magazines and shit. It is kind of first class problems, guys, but that's why we're here. I mean, another first.
Are my cards worth it? I got to get them graded in between my looks maxing and everything else I'm doing. Jeez.
Low key, I would love to see like the topics that they talk about on like a fucking podcast in the Congo, because it's like.
I just thought I was gonna reenact one, but I do not want to be canceled. You know what I'm saying? I could probably do a pretty good impression.
Guido Papi is smart, politically savvy. I'm
trying to not get in trouble here.
Yes, speaking of things that aren't getting in trouble, the box office is in a great shape right now, guys. We're moving on to the box office overview. Guys, don't forget the popcorn, because we're diving in. Guys, Michael Jackson, the biopic, destroyed the theaters, guys. It is, I think, the highest rated biopic now of all time. I didn't know that Oppenheimer is technically a biopic. I didn't know that. I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot straight out.
You call it biopic. I call it biopic.
Oh yeah, let us know.
Everyone's different.
Is it biopic or is it biopic? Is there a right way to say it, or is it like a tomato situation? I have here. I'm gonna talk about the top grossing music.
Say which
biopics.
ones you've seen too.
Yeah, for sure.
Whenever we get to that.
So number one. And the thing with Michael is that it is still grossing, so that's why they haven't finished it out.
In theaters, and there's gonna be multiples.
Yes, and there's gonna be multiples. Now, this one I gotta clarify: it was highest grossing in a short amount of time, not total. It's how quickly it grossed the amount of money. Because Bohemian Rhapsody is at number 1 at 910 million, but that is a finalized number.
Banger.
And a banger. Like I said, the actor insane, everything insane, well deserved of the 900 million spot. And in my opinion, from what I've heard and seen, I think probably the best out of these in terms of overall actor, everything. Freddie Mercury, it was fantastic. But let me know, because I've seen only like half of these. So maybe you know. I know the one with Jamie Foxx down here is really fucking good too. Number 2, we have Elvis at 288 million. I know you saw that. How did it hold up?
Banger. Austin Butler killed that. I really enjoyed it.
Was it a full biopic, or are they gonna portion that out as well?
Nah, it's full.
Okay, nice. And see, that was the difference with Michael, is that they're going to really spread out the love.
All of these are finals except for Michael.
Except for no, I agree, yeah. So, okay. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. So, Michael, and I get why they're doing it. You know, he has so much to talk about, and they want to spread out that motherfucking moolah.
Yeah, they're going to make the money.
So, Michael, right now, as it stands at the time of recording, is at 217 million, but still has some time to gross a little bit more. That's pretty good.
Hmm?
And so let's say they don't make any more, they're at third. But I think they could maybe cross over to that number 2 spot. I don't think they're getting number 1 at those numbers, but who knows?
Who knows? Unless
Who
this
knows?
goes crazy and then, yeah, damn, yeah, true, maybe.
Well, yeah.
Maybe, you never know.
Yeah, and let's see, guys. Number 4 was one I saw straight out of Compton.
That was good. I like that one.
That was very good with Ice Cube's son. That was pretty good. He was also in Star Wars and Kenobi. I don't know if you knew that.
Yep.
That was kind of funny.
Den of Thieves as well.
Yes. We have Rocket Man at number 5 with 195 million.
That one was good too. I enjoyed that.
Nice. You've seen a lot of these. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
We have number 6. I'm not familiar with Walk the Line. What band is that?
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. Nice. At 186 million. Number 7, a very good one. An interesting take. Bob Marley, One Love at 181 million. Now, this one I did see I'm pretty familiar with. It isn't the entire story. They did kind of cut it off, but I don't think they're making another one.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think it did well enough to justify
They hit a lot
it.
of the big pieces.
They did. They got a majority
I had
of
a
it.
lot of questions. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. But I had a
Yes.
lot of questions about it too. I was like, oh, there's some more stuff of his life.
There was
I
a
wanted to
lot
see.
that they missed because I'm very familiar. I've watched a lot of the actual, just like regular documentaries,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of stuff that they didn't hit or miss. And I was disappointed.
We had a lot of stuff happen to him in a short period of time.
Yes, and I get it, because they have to make it more cinematographer, whatever.
They gotta make it. They gotta glorify it as well to make you want to watch it.
100%. Number 8, with I think Timothy Chalamet. It looks like a complete unknown. I did not see that.
Bob Dylan is who he is.
Bob Dylan. Okay, nice. See, I like that. You know a lot of these. This is awesome.
And that one was shortened too. That one wasn't like. That was only a small section.
Yes. Oh, okay, cool. And again, we don't know if they're making another. I
The
don't.
movie was cool. I really like Timothy. He
Yeah.
did a good job, but I'm not a huge Bob Dylan fan. Don't come for me.
No,
But
yeah, and
for what he did, I thought he did a good job.
No, I agree. And again, I think that's one of, and I don't think any of these are like bad. Like, oh, that one made me like gag in terms of, and maybe there's probably ones way lower on this list that
Yeah,
are bad.
probably. Obviously, they're top grossing for a reason.
Yeah. Number 9 was fantastic with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Fucking
Ray
Ray.
was fire.
That was really good. And when you hear about the story of what he went through to do that in terms of losing weight, and the scary thing is he was actually what do you call it when you like never get out of your role? What do you call that? Like
Yeah.
like when the
I
when the
forgot.
Joker did that. Like you just never stop acting.
Is it method acting?
Method
Yeah.
acting, you're right. So what Jamie did was he would tape his eyes shut. It was crazy.
That's cool.
Like,
I respect. And then
low
then,
fucking key. That's crazy.
Then he
Like,
makes music too.
yeah.
He does comedy. This is like a very serious role. He's done
Jamie
all types
Foxx
of shit. I respect him.
Is an underrated actor,
Oh, yeah.
I think. Like a lot of people overlook him. He's like Michael B. Jordan, another guy who is a fantastic actor. I think,
Nah, I think Ray-
Jamie's better.
yeah.
No, Jamie's better,
Way
but
better.
Michael is also great in his own right. And for someone who didn't initially start as that, awesome. Very cool.
His stand-up is good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very, very
He's
good.
very funny.
And makes great music. All around. Jamie Foxx, banger.
Blame it on alcohol.
Baby. Now, number 10, La Veille de l'en Rose, a French one. I don't know what this is.
I don't know who that's.
I think
biopic.
this is also a new one because at least on here it says still in theater, so this may be
Oh.
also a pending number as
Nice.
well. But seems like a foreign film. The title's not even in fucking English, so I don't know about this last one. But a pretty good list of biopics. But Michael Jackson is at number 10, and I actually have another clip here.
You know which movie they're missing?
What?
Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Oh, yes.
Remember that one, the parody?
Yes. Oh, and
They're
missing
making fun of Walk the Line.
Yeah,
You didn't know that.
And they're missing the monkey one. What was the one where like there was the artist and they made him like a monkey? I forgot what it was, but it was like a really weird one. It was a biopic too. I forgot. I'll have to,
Like a fake funny one?
yes, it was like a real artist, but they made him into a monkey like Caesar. And like the whole,
Interesting.
it was like a weird take. It looked cool, but I heard it was like. Eh.
Speaking, I heard this too. I don't mean to get off subject. We're talking about biopics. They're dropping a multi-part Beatles biopic.
Really
Mm-hmm.
nice. See, that's pretty cool, and that I think that's gonna do really
Maybe
well.
we'll talk about it when we get more information on it. but
Yes,
yeah.
that would be a great little.
I saw some
banter.
of the casting and I was like, oh.
The Beatles, mate. Yes. Now, my boy here, he is Dan Misa, a really big media radio guy. He's going to kind of talk about the Michael Jackson biopic and why it's kind of resonating with people so well.
Biopic is proving one thing loud and clear. Fans don't care what critics think. BBC.
And that was the other thing, too. This biopic specifically had a huge discrepancy between like the tomato score and like the audience score. the critics were like, oh, this movie's garbage, it's trash, yada, yada, yada. And then the audience were loving.
I've heard both sides of it too.
And
yeah.
so that's the crazy thing. And I think it highlights the fact that, like, I don't think these critics.
Just go watch it yourself. Be
Like-
your own judge. Just want to tell everybody.
I don't think these critics know shit, because these are also the same critics that said fucking She-Hulk was a 10 out of 10.
Jeez.
Like, I don't know.
Such a bad show.
I think I might be able to be a fucking reviewer at this point. Like, if they're making these kind of decisions,
Damn,
geez, guys.
They care about connection. Despite getting crushed by reviews, the film just pulled in a massive $217 million worldwide opening weekend, including $97 million in the U.S., which broke the biopic record previously held by Straight Outta Compton.
That's pretty good. I didn't know Straight Outta Compton held the record. That's pretty good. Although when that movie came out, it was a pretty big deal. People were pretty excited about it. And that's one of those biopics that's more of like more fun. You know what I mean? You know, there's a lot going on. It's almost like one of those old school, like, just gangster movies too, because they obviously bring it up a little bit to make it a little bit crazier. So it was pretty cool.
Now, this wasn't just people sitting quietly in theaters. This turned into full-on concert energy. Fans showed up in fedoras, Thriller jackets, moonwalking the aisles, singing every word. London, Atlanta, New York, same vibe everywhere.
And I will say the music probably played so much of a part. Like, just like having, and that was one thing I heard, that like all the live renditions of the different music videos and stuff were amazing, like with all the graphics and the quality and stuff. And the actor, I think, is his son or like a related to Michael Jackson in some way. I got to look that
relative.
up. Some sort of relative. I know. I'm going to look that up and put it in a section or something so you guys can get it. But he did a pretty good job, man. I was pretty impressed.
The film, directed by Antoine Fuqua and starring Jafar Jackson as Michael
Jafar Jackson, yes.
Jackson, focuses on the early years, ending around 1988. Now, critics calling it incomplete because...
That's a dumbass fucking criticism. It's incomplete. No shit. It's multiple parts.
I don't think most people know that. I don't think it's like advertised like that as much as you would think.
I know, but
like when Lord of the Rings came out, they were like, "There's a couple more parts coming out."
Okay, you have a point. If let's say it's not confirmed and they may or may not, then you have a good point. And it's the same thing with Bob Marley. If they weren't gonna make a new one, just finish it. Like, give me the whole thing, or
tell me it's finished.
Yeah, give me something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Wrap it up. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't
wrap it up.
Don't fucking edge me, dog. Because I want to finish me off or send me home, baby.
It avoids the later allegations and legal battles tied to Jackson's life. And Paris Jackson even publicly said that the film contains inaccuracies. But here's the real takeaway: the audience showed up anyway, heavy, and that's the game in 2026. Your own ecosystem and fan base. You don't need perfect reviews. You need emotional connection and cultural impact. Now, the studio, Lionsgate, even hinted that this might turn into a multi-film rollout. Meaning this
emphasis on might. So this it's seemingly not confirmed. Most is like, in my opinion, it's likely they'll at least get one more. Sure. I think they'll probably wrap it in one more. If they do 3 of these, that's gonna be pretty crazy if they do 3 of these motherfuckers. But especially because this second one is going to be the less fun one. It's going to be the less fun one, I think.
Scandalous.
Scandalous. Because, that's where we get into the dicey territory, ladies. And even this one got a little bit dicey, but it was more of like, him overcoming his father and the emotional abuse and things like that. More of the Jackson 5 era kind of stuff. So, it's pretty crazy.
It's just a movie. It's potentially a franchise play. Look, critics wanted a documentary. Fans wanted a celebration.
That's a good point.
And the celebration just made $217 million.
And I think to end off what he's kind of saying there, that is where I think the critics were like, oh, this doesn't meet the exact fucking criteria of a biopic. Because it was more like, it's a more of a, they take it, they change it. The performances are way more wild, not exactly accurate to what happened.
Movie now.
Yes. But again, I think that's a dumbass take from the critics, and I think they're playing semantics or word games, or like, they're being too fucking critical on certain terminology. When now I feel like things are so fluid, whether it's music or movie genres, there's so much like interplay between everything. You get what whether it's country hop or fucking reggaeton and anything, like everything is just mixing in on itself. And same thing I guess with culture, because now that we're more like integrated and living together, the cultures are mixing, and inevitably that's going to happen with music too, or anything like that. So ultimately, I guess, let us know in the comments, how do you feel about these discrepancies between critics and the audience? Do you agree with Guido, or like, fuck the critics, just go watch it? Or do you think that the critics have something to say? Let us know in the comments, baby.
You know what time it is. It's your boy Guido Papi here with the Big Banter Energy podcast featuring my dog Cam the Man.
Gee.
All right, so you might be like earlier when I said I only got 3 hours of sleep, right?
Sleepy boy.
I apologize. I'm a little down. I've been drinking some coffee, what was this, tea?
No,
It's
yeah,
not even
hey.
hot no more.
Hey, shout out to you. We're
I
getting
had a
it
long
done.
night, brother. I went out last night, so we live in the Central Florida area, so I went to a concert. I went downtown, watched Daniel Allen, dope DJ.
Shout out.
Watched the fucking Bolts game last night.
Ooh.
At the time of recording, this is May 2nd. We have a lot of playoff things going on right now.
A lot of goodness.
I saw the Magic lose yesterday. That's
Orlando Magic. Hold on. Wait.
Hey.
They lost the game.
I was about to get pissed because I was
They
like, what
lost
the
the
fuck?
game.
But yeah.
They lost the game.
That was
Oh,
a sad
shit.
game. We shouldn't be celebrating that, but that was crazy.
It was bad.
A lot of
Record-breaking.
Detroit fans were out and about in the city, being dicks,
Dickheads.
fucking yelled at. But yeah, so we have hockey playoffs and basketball playoffs. It's my favorite time of the year. They coincide pretty well.
Ooh.
There's a lot of teams. A couple of my teams got eliminated that I like. I don't want to talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Basketball, we got a lot here. This would be the part where you have the comments. You can go and put some predictions.
Oh, yes.
You can put us playoff predictions, basketball playoffs. I'm assuming by the time that this airs, we'll probably have some more results.
Yes.
I'm very happy because tomorrow at 3 p.m. in Miami is the F1 race. Finally back after its hiatus of the Middle East because of the war and shit going on.
I remember we
they had to
talked about
cancel
that.
this. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we talked about it with J-Doc. But yeah.
Oh, yes. You're right. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, Banter Rewind. But
Gee, hey, good job.
I'm
hey.
ready for
Guido
some F1.
Papi.
I'm craving the burnt rubber.
Man, F1 is so sick, too. Like, low-key. It's like NASCAR,
To be
but
honest,
fancy.
To be honest, if you're not into it, watching the races kind of suck, especially going live. It's more of like an event. But like if you watch on Netflix the series Drive to Survive, it's like their reality TV show, documentary kind of thing, showing you more of the behind the scenes. You can fall in love with it. To be honest, when the first season came out, that's what got me back into F1, and I really like understood it more and got to check it out. Yeah.
And they had a movie recently that came out,
Oh yeah,
too.
years later, yeah, the F1 movie with Brad Pitt.
And that one did...
good movie.
Yeah, it did well. The
Very good movie.
soundtrack was awesome.
Recommend to go see that in IMAX.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was one of the ones that really played into the IMAX really well. You would agree, right?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. It's
Very visually
anything
stunning.
racing too. You want to hear that like that. And then I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. It was a good day for the city.
Hey.
We did the NFL draft. That already happened. We don't gotta talk much about that, but yeah, let us know down below who the fuck you got for next year.
We'd love to know.
Or
Like I
this year,
said,
technically.
it'll be cool to see how y'all's predictions age over time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause
put your teams down below. Let us know. I'm Pittsburgh
Good
Steelers
rhyme.
all day. But yeah, that's it for sports.
That
on
is it.
Guido's Sports Corner.
The Sports Corner, where we're talking everything hike.
But before we
ladies and
let
gentlemen.
these guys go,
Get out of here.
I think it might be time for the Return to Mike segment.
Return them mics, you ignorant coo.
So remember, we're pulling comments from our Instagram posts,
Yes.
shorts on YouTube,
TikTok,
full episodes,
Rumble.
bonus episodes, DMs if you said something that we liked.
It's going down in the
Where else?
DM.
Am I forgetting anything else? I think I hit them all.
Yep, that's it. TikTok, Patreon. You can even comment on fucking Patreon, too.
Yep. So me and Cam go back and forth, and we'll pull some out and see ones that we either like, find interesting, whatever.
Yes.
And then now's the time where we talk about it and give a shout out and maybe have a little banter discussion.
Yes.
But I noticed this time, y'all are slacking. We need
Yes,
some
get
more.
on it. Get more comments in there, baby. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You can do it anywhere, even on Rumble, too. Leave
Thanks.
us some comments.
So let's see what we got here.
What do we got,
I
baby?
don't show you guys. You just got to trust me that I'm reading this.
I believe.
This was on our Bob Marley section on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Pet Oulette 932 said,
Petalette.
love many kinds of music, but Bob Marley is surely the GOAT of all time. Great musician, great man, relevant forever, activist. It's far beyond the music, man. People know him, respect him, and love him in every corner of the world, and he has never promoted by the establishment.
Is that true? I don't know if that's true.
I'm sure he was promoted somewhere.
Yeah, you're
signed, but
love
whatever.
you, but
I'm just reading.
He's on Rolling Stone.
Very good job, Bob. Your mission is fulfilled.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
agree.
We love Bob too.
No, I mean, hey, even the most corporatized person, I'm like, or even the most, deep, spiritual person is Bob. You gotta still care about money a little bit if you want people to,
Gotta make money, because if you're broke, yeah, you can't pay to at least make the music.
You know what I'm
or
saying?
Be the artist.
You know what I'm saying?
You need equipment.
Bob Marley wasn't iced out, but he spent his money in other ways.
Hey, he loved that shit.
Bags.
All right, I got another comment here from the Warehouse episode.
Warehouse Wild
That
Out.
was the last one we dropped, episode 12.
Ooh, spicy.
This one's from, again, by our homeboy, Beats by Dionysus.
Shout out.
A podcast was originally an audio stream that was a broadcast to an iPod, hence the name podcast.
Ooh.
The name podcast is kind of an outdated term since everything can be broadcast to your phone now. And I agree. And thank you for telling us that, because I kind of forgot about that.
Very
I
true.
forgot about the Apple podcast and
The
all that
origins
shit back in the day.
of the beast. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a lot less of a popular thing. Back when radio was way bigger, too. It was like,
Right.
yeah.
I know we were having the discussion about like certain radio shows and XM radio shows. Like,
Yeah.
could that be considered the first podcast? But he's got the point there about the iPod thing.
That is true. Obviously, yeah, and I agree for the term podcast is like the thing, like what do you call it? Like a Band-Aid, where it's like a brand name, but it's become just the name of the product over time, which I think any company, that's ultimately their goal, is like, oh, we want to become like, oh, it's not like I don't even know what you would call a Band-Aid, a fucking bandage, I guess. Yeah,
bandage.
I'm stupid.
What it is, bro? It's part of first aid.
But yeah, it's half people will call it a fucking Band-Aid. Pretty crazy. Pretty.
Can I get that sticky bandage, please?
Sticky bandage. Put it on me, wanka.
So much worse. Oh, Jesus Christ! All right,
Oi.
fashion accessory. This one belongs to our bonus episode with Drew Story, the casual dining tier list. Now, this one, I'm gonna take this as comedy. I hope that's how you meant it. And if it's not, please reach out to somebody. This said, I was at a low point tonight. Oh, sorry. This is Worms 1244.
What a name! I love that name.
I was at a low point tonight with a rifle to my head.
Wow.
But the Cracker Barrel rhetoric brings a smile to my jaded bronze soul.
Guys.
BBE for eternity. We appreciate the love, but please, I hope you're kidding.
Well, I'm assuming that was a very hard joke. If not, guys, seek guidance in your life, but do not turn off the podcast, because we're keeping you sane. The demons are talking, and we're the only thing keeping them out.
All right, so now we got the TikTok. This is from one of our TikToks where we're talking about the Artemis mission in the moon.
Artemis. It's all fake, fucker.
I mean, bro, we got so much shit on this.
It's all,
everybody's talking about this, bannering each other, like, fuck you. They're going off on each other.
Yeah, they were more fighting themselves.
We didn't have to really do anything.
Yeah.
People were just coming at us, fake, it's all fake, it's AI,
I low-key
bullshit.
knew. I was like, oh, we're going to get good engagement on this. It's because of the fucking idiots.
That's clickbaity as fuck.
100%.
But yeah,
what they had to say.
They're testing our intelligence with this. They're all bullshit. There'll never be any base on the moon, and no one's making loops around the moon. Those actors/astronauts never left here. Use your head.
I love the way they say, oh, no one's making loops around the moon.
That was multiple comments from the same person. No one even talking to them. Yep. Play Dog was the name.
Play Dog. And these are the guys that go on the NASA live streams and everything. They're just commenting to the fucking wall. Hey, this is a lie. It's fake.
It's fake. It's fake. It's like, bro, you're in a chat with a bunch of people who think it's real. You're just trying to fight them.
You could fucking stab them in the leg and they would tell you it was fake. That's the pretty crazy thing about a lot
I don't believe it unless I'm the one up there.
Well, and I can totally agree.
That's a strategy, I guess, right?
Well, for sure. And you can live your life that way, and plenty of people do. Believe me, that's how the cavemen did it. If I don't see it right here in front of me, who knows? And ultimately, who knows? Because the government could be a lie, the earth could be flat, and we all could be lizards. I don't know. And at least the one thing I do know is that you're listening to the best lizard podcast in the wild.
The lizard people.
The lizard people, yes. Guido Papi, any others?
Got a TikTok here. This one's from the video you did where you were interviewing Spider-Mans.
Ooh,
the multiple Spider-Mans.
The Spider-Verse.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, someone said, this is Sawyer. He got the name just Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer.
Two true nerds in their natural habitat. Hey. I love to see it.
Yeah,
Absolute cinema. And guess what, Sawyer? I agree. That's how I felt the whole time in MegaCon. I was like, this motherfucker dragged me here. But guess what? I was glad he did, because I had a good fucking time. And it was very entertaining.
Yes.
Where else can you see furries, nerds, geeks, dweebs, and Jeffies all in the same spot?
And ass.
And there was cheeks.
Not as much as I was hoping.
Not not as good, yeah.
But the couple that were there, I'm like, girl,
Very nice.
You are ass. Like, like as a man or whatever, it's pretty like, you know, it's like with the monkey and the banana. It's pretty fucking tantalizing.
And I'll stop you there before you get us a
Thank you.
copyright strike. But guess what? Hold on, wait.
Copyright strike.
I'm Guido Papi, and thank you for bantering with the boys.
Guido Papi.
Yes,
Let's
guys.
ride.
Let's ride. We're riding into the sunset. Episode
Subscribe.
13.
We're on the road to
Baker's Dozen.
500, baby.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. YouTube, Rumble, Patreon, Spotify, all that jazz. Make sure you give us love. We love you a long, long time. Cam the Man and Guido Papi. We are out of here. It is episode 13. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we will be back for episode 14, 14.
Hey, we might have a guest coming up soon.
Yes, we got a guest coming soon. If you want to come, let us know. DM us on Instagram, BB Podcast. We're out of here, Bear.
I'm going to bed.